FBA roll call. Certified salute. Let me see where you at, family. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. FBA all day. Certified Black Society and all these tethers are out here getting them wake-up calls. Don't be mad at us because it's FBA against the world. And don't be mad at us because we win every single time by a knockout. That's what it is. But let me tell you what it ain't. It ain't that right there on the screen. It ain't you running around here saying FBA ain't got a culture. It ain't you saying that hip hop was created from everybody other than us. That's what the hell it ain't. And now we letting the whole goddamn world know that foundational Black Americans have always won. We will always win, and they always gonna have to deal with us, whether they like it or not. Certified salute. So if you see somebody running around here, family, dressing like this right here, you see somebody running around here speaking on our community, family, and they dressing like that right there, then you already know that we done ran them out the paint so far at the paint, family, you can't find them. FBA always wins. Busted rhymes, it's time for your wake-up call, and you gonna get it certified style. Let's go to work the way we do. Let me see who's in the building the way we are, and you always know, free Huey.
Black Alpha Network. Home of Black excellence. Power to the people.
All day. What it do, family? Welcome on back to the Black Alpha Network. I am Black Alpha. You already know. I see the chat is already popping. I see South Carolina's in here. I see West Virginia's in here already. I see the whole Pennsylvania's all the way up in here. I see Indianapolis is up in here. Certified salute. I can't even keep up with it. Damn, Brooklyn in here. That's just what it is, family. We in here super deep, super deep. Look at the chat right now if you want to know what time it is. Look at the chat right now if you want to see who started hip-hop, jazz, rock and roll, gospel. If you want to know who built America, if you want to know who ain't going nowhere, it's all in the chat right there. Certified family, Jacksonville, I see you. Yes, indeed. All the way. We got Florida, Georgia up in here the same damn time. You already know I know all about that. Certified salute to the whole family. STL, Mississippi, what's up, man? You know we got the East Coast, the West Coast, the Midwest, and the South in the building. You know tethers can't stand next to us. You know they getting their wake-up call. And you know today we going to bring out some receipts that show not only are these tethers trying to say they created all the things that we did, trying to say that they are who we are, we got some receipts to show they've been hiding some things in their personal life. Yeah, they got some rainbows behind all that dressing. Yeah, they got some Skittles bags behind all that too. Normally, family, when you see a cosplayer, and somebody who ain't even real enough to tell you where they from, somebody who ain't even real enough to tell you what they're doing, you probably also see some other funny style things. Let me tell you, anytime somebody's off code, that stuff come in 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s. And we already been peeling back the layers. Y'all seen Busta Rhymes? Let's just get to it. Y'all seen Busted Rhymes, Busted without the rhymes. Okay, this same guy that we talking about right there, okay? Remember, this was man running around talking about where Brooklyn at. This the man that was running around here saying BK all day. This was the man running around here saying basically that he was an FBA. And we said, you not FBA. And then he said, well, Caribbean started hip hop. And we exposed that. Then he came back around, he threw something like that on. And then he told us, y'all FBAs ain't got no culture. Well, let me tell you, we don't do that. And if that's your culture, you can have it. But you can never be FBA. Now this man that they try to sell us with some type of icon. They try to tell us he was some type of hero. They try to make him look like he was the new Tupac / DMX. They try to sell us Busta Rhymes. And you know damn well FBA ain't never rocked with Busta Rhymes. You was a simple 1-2 goofy artist who all you did was make some comedy raps. And you rode off the back of foundational Black Americans. They try to get this man a tour. FBA ain't show up. Next thing you know, the tour got canceled on his day off. Then they try to sell us this man. He said, I'm going to go back to Jamaica and I'm going to go do the Shasti Festival. And then they said, we don't want you neither. The man tried to go to the Essence Festival, and Foundational Black Americans said, we not only not going to stand up for you, we're going to be doing everything other than watching you. Yeah, that's what Foundational Black Americans have done. I told the world that our victories look different than everybody else's victories. Well, family, that right there shows you what our victories are. Our victories are if you come around dancing and dressing like that, then Foundational Black Americans is going to run you all the way out the paint. Have y'all ever seen a superstar beg people to listen to him, beg people to watch him? Well, family, you about to see it right now. Certified salute to the whole FBA team. Let's go to work, y'all. Yes, indeed. So, Busta Rhymes ran into a little problem when it came to cosplaying FBA, and I'm going to tell you what that problem was. That problem was that this generation, you're going to show some respect or you're going to get checked. And this generation, you're going to give it up or you're going to get ran out the paint. So every single place that he goes to, family, he's running into resistance from FBA. Every single place that he goes to, family, we letting him know that he ain't like us. In every single place that he goes now, he's having meltdowns. And that's a good thing because Foundational Black Americans created that. It continues, y'all. This FBA winning streak that we've been on in this Black American summer, we are winning more than ever. Remember, it was Joe Biden. Fast forward to next week, it was Kamala Harris. Fast forward to next week, it was Ryan Garcia. And now it's Busted Rhymes. That part. Fair use, fair use, fair use. This is about criticism, news reporting, teaching, and scholarship YouTube. Fair use, regulate time. Watch this man beg for people to pay him attention. Watch for this man trying to get mad and upset. And let me say this before we go any further. This is all because FBA is giving him that G-check. You should have never crossed that line. Busted.
Y'all look like y'all tired. Ain't ready? I don't give a fuck how many seats is empty in this. Everybody that's here, get the fuck up. Sir and miss, thank you. Excuse me, brother. Don't start with me today. What going on? What the fuck going on? Hey, fuck them camera phones too. Let's get back to interacting like humans. Put them devices down. I ain't from that era. Them don't control the soul. Fuck your phone. Excuse me, gentlemen. Thank you very much. I will point every last one of y'all out until y'all up. 33 years of doing this. I ain't used to getting down at my show. I don't give a
You ain't used to FBA is what you ain't used to. You used to the African American is what you used to. You can point them all out, family, but you ain't got enough time. You ain't got enough fingers, fam, because the whole damn audience was sitting that out. Proceed.
All age groups, get your up now. I see you, beautiful queen. Get up too. What going on? Everybody up top too. Get your big head up. Look, the reason why there will be zero tolerance for energy in here is because this is my first time in New Orleans at the 30th anniversary of the Essence Festival. This is my first time. This is my brother's first time. And it's my other brother's first time.
That's right.
Make me feel like we home.
Make me feel like we home. Hey, he Tether mad, y'all. Y'all know we used to hear Tether splaining. He Tether mad. He having the Tether temper tantrum, all right? That is a Tether temper tantrum on stage because FBA ain't there. Look at that crowd, y'all. Or shall I say, look at that no crowd. Ain't nobody there. Ain't nobody in that crowd, family, because Foundational Black Americans have officially served you your papers. You can't come around us. It's a wrap. That right there is FBA excellence. That right there is what Foundational Black Americans do when we ain't rocking with you, when you disrespect us, when you get out of pocket and out of line. Simply, we don't show up. And when we don't show up, the Tether start to have a bad damn time.
Hey, yo, if you want to turn it up, say turn it up. Say turn it up.
Listen, nobody says nothing. He says, if you want to have a good time, say turn it up. And nobody says anything. So I guess they don't want to turn up. Not for you, because every single other artist at the Essence Festival had a great time. They had every single SWV was there. SWV was there and people was cheering. Watch him say turn up like crowd participation, and the crowd is not participating.
Hey, yo, if you want to turn it up, say turn it up. Say turn it up.
Nah, we say turn down. That's what we say. Turn down and get out the paint. Look at that right there, y'all. I told you it was Joe Biden. Then it was Kamala Harris. It was Ryan Garcia. It's Busta Rhymes. We are on a winning streak. I said this was going to be the Black American summer. Damn. I mean, it's really been the Black American summer. These people cannot stand next to us. They afraid. They hurt right now. Why? It's because they thought they was going to disrespect our lineage, our heritage, and our culture. They thought it was going to be sweet. They thought it was going to be all good. Remember, there was a time when you could disrespect the lineage and people would say, oh, he didn't mean it. We all Black, brother. We all people of color. You see what happens when you simply get rid of we all's Black, we all's people of color. You notice when you say, no, we just foundational. No, we just certified. We certified foundational Black Americans. You get that right there. You ain't never seen Busta Rhymes that mad before. Busta Rhymes can't go nowhere. Busta Rhymes disrespected us. Let's go down the timeline. First thing he did, he started running around here with Fat Joe, talking about hip hop was 50-50 amongst Blacks and Latinos. We said, no, the hell it wasn't. He said, I'm going to say it anyway. Then remember, he went on the BET Awards and he tried to troll us. I think they gave him a Lifetime Achievement Award because y'all know they give these awards that don't nobody ask for to all of these people who play the game of trying to erase us. Fat Joe was a 2-bit artist. Nobody liked him and got no platinum records in these streets. But yet his ass is out here with the vice president. All right. So, you know, if you do some tap dancing, they're going to elevate you. So next thing you know, Busted Rhymes, he said, I'm going to go to the BET Awards and I'm going to troll him. And he got there. He was talking about Afro beats and Caribbean stuff, all that. Then he flipped around again and said, we don't have culture for the third, fourth, fifth time. And FBA was sitting back. We was warning them. We said, hey, all right, play that game. Play that game with us and it ain't going to end up too goddamn good. Play that game with foundational Black Americans, and I promise you, you're going to feel that goddamn heat. Our victory is real out here. We know we run this country. You can't separate nothing from the people who built the country. We built this country, so when we say you're going to have some problems, when we say, oh, it's going to go bad for you, oh, it's going to go bad. Oh, it's going to go real goddamn bad. And that's exactly what started to happen. Next thing you know, they try to give us this blockbuster tour. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember they was trying to tell us about this blockbuster tour that they was sending Busta Rhymes on, and it was going to go all across the 50 states? What happened? Out of nowhere, the blockbuster tour got canceled. Nobody wanted to go see it. Nobody showed up. They canceled a tour that they put billions of dollars in promoting, which means Busta Rhymes went into the Tether hole. And I'm going to show you today. Not only is he running around here with some Skittles and some Starbursts and some Fruit by the Foots and some fruit roll-ups. Oh, yeah, he got some real skeletons in that Tether closet. And y'all know Black Alpha going to expose it. You disrespect us, you're going to get checked. Easy work. Then I'm also going to show you that he's in some massive debt to the IRS. You know, the same guy that they try to tell us is worth $20 million, going on a blockbuster tour, going to change the world. Come to find out that not only is he running with the Skittles bags, he's also out here in debt by about $1 million. So things ain't going too good on top of the Essence Festival, on top of your concerts, on top of you falling out. And it's all because of foundational Black Americans. Let's go down the timeline. You disrespected FBA the first go around, and we said, okay, you got one more time. And guess what, family? He tried it again. Watch this. This is when he started running his mouth. And this is when the G-Check
The showmanship.
FBA all goddamn day, and we showing people, if you get out of pocket, then we going to turn up that heat. And next thing you know, you might go from here, talking about Jamaica created hip-hop, to at the Essence Festival, telling people, can you please watch me?
The showmanship that we displayed, a lot of that shit come from dancehall culture. And I don't think people really understand this whole hip-hop shit was birthed from Jamaica.
It's crazy that he said that, yo.
Whoa. Run that back. Whoa, run that back.
Whole hip-hop shit was birthed from Jamaica.
This whole hip-hop, you know what, was birthed from Jamaica? It was birthed from Jamaica. You really trying to run that game on us. You thought it was sweet. You thought you was eating. You thought foundational Black Americans was going to let that slide.
So listen.
Okay. Here we go.
Yes, tropical
Let's
people,
not
but
skip
even
this one right here, family. Oh, he was running his mouth, family, Oh, yeah, we got receipts. Let's go down the timeline to why FBA was sitting there laughing at him at the Essence Festival. Let's go down the timeline of why he can't get no respect. It's easy.
Yeah, it's tropical people, but even here in the United States, where the multicultural, because the U.S. ain't got it, is what makes the U.S. whatever you want to call it. We still don't know what that culture is for the U.S., but it's a mix-up of all of our cultures. And in the urban community, you know, the Latino and the West Indian has the greatest influence, and we've always had, and we'll always will, and it's just been that way. So I've actually been influenced by the Latino community, which allows me to feel that much more comfortable putting my West Indian influence in my music, because they made me feel that much more proud to be like, yeah, it's tropical.
Whoa. Let's go there. Let's unpack that. This was Busta Rhymes about a year and a half ago. Remember, 2022, 2023, it was hip hop started from Jamaica. 2024 is please watch me. Please pay attention to me. How come y'all FBAs don't make me feel at home in New Orleans? Hell to the no. So you see him running that there. Remember, family, anytime these people say anything about American culture, they talking about FBA. See, he's not talking to Zaddy. He knows better. He'll never sit there and talk about how Zaddy don't have a culture, okay? He'll never sit there and talk about how Karen and Ken ain't got a culture. He'll only start saying that about us. They use the word American when they're referring to foundational Black Americans. That's why he started saying out of nowhere, the urban communities. He's saying we ain't got a culture. Don't let them flip-flop, twist, and turn it. That was a direct shot at FBA. And he did the whole circuit, went everywhere he could, and ran that lie over and over and over again. And it all goes back to this.
People, but even here in the United States, where the multicultural, because the U.S. ain't got no culture, they shit is all our shit.
Where was all of this Caribbean stuff back in the 90s? How many of y'all even knew that Busta Rhymes was from Caribbean descent? Because remember, he never really said it. He never stood on that. He never stood on anything about the Caribbean. He never talked about being Jamaican. He was talking Brooklyn. Now, all of a sudden, after he done made a whole career eating off foundational Black American culture, now out of nowhere, he wants to start talking about how he's really a Jamaican. But yet your whole character, your whole career, everything you've ever done is based off of what foundational Black Americans created. And now you want to, at the last minute, try to flip-flop. Nah, don't go that way. So he says it was all because of Jamaica. Yep. Then he said that Latino. See, now you got to understand what I always say. Tethers stick together. Yes. So when you start seeing Fat Joe pop up, and he's running that con game about Puerto Ricans. And then when you start seeing Cologne pop up and he's running that game about Puerto Ricans, the Jamaican gonna come in right afterwards, all right? It's a combination. These two groups get together to try to come at foundational Black Americans. The reason why these two groups get together, because we all know how you try to colonize or try to erase us. The first thing you do is the Jamaican says, I'm gonna try to take it. Then the Puerto Rican says, I'm gonna take it. They say, let's just work together. And when we're done working together, then we'll have at it to see who really gets it, all right? They don't mind teaming up out of nowhere as long as when they team up and they try to get us out the paint, then they can say, okay, now me and you can have a 50-50 split. See, they say hip-hop was created 50-50. In reality, they want to steal it from us, and then they split it 50-50, all right? The Puerto Rican, now you're starting to see the Mexican, out on the West Coast, the Puerto Rican, the Latinos, and the Jamaicans, and the Caribbean, they want to have this stuff 50-50 amongst themselves. So it starts off with 50-50, then it turns into 80-20. The next thing you know, they just going to say, no, we created it. And then after they say they created it, then they're going to say, okay, it was a mix between us both. So he started saying that. He went all over the place, fam. Yep, that man jumped on stage, and he kept on running his mouth. Watch this. Remember when he said this? We already showed two of them. We already showed you how he started off saying Jamaicans, all right? Remember, he started off saying it all came from Jamaicans. He said this hip-hop, S-H-I-T, all came from Jamaicans. Now he's starting to slide in the Latinos. I told you, they want to take it from FBA with the 50-50 lie, so then they can split it amongst themselves 50-50.
how the origin of hip-hop was started. The origin of hip-hop was started by the power of Black and Puerto Rican people. How the origin of hip-hop was started. The origin of hip-hop was started by the power of Black and Puerto Rican people.
Oh, no, see? That's how it turns, family. That's how it starts to flip. Next thing you know, he starts saying how it was 50-50 amongst them. They only use 50-50 with us to steal. Once they're done saying 50-50 from us, then they split it 50-50 amongst themselves. That's why we've been out here completely canceling the 50-50 lie. The 50-50 lie was no different than the blacks and browns, than the people of colors, than all of those terms that are created. Let me tell you something. Any term that uses Black Americans in it is only created to steal from Black Americans. Minority was created to steal from us. Black and brown steal from us. People of color steal from us. 50-50 co-creators, that is all to steal from us. You say minority, and then you say 50-50, and then they take it. You say people of color, then you say 50-50, then they take it. Then you turn around and you say, okay, we all created hip hop. Then you take it. So now you're starting to see him fall out bad. Oh, he fell out bad. Microphone check got a lot of these folks shook right now. Microphone check got these folks mad out here in these streets. Family, have y'all been seeing every single day on your social media timelines, all of these tethers are still mad about microphone check? And it's all the energy about microphone check. It's all the energy. I want everybody to know that. It's been the energy of the whole film. It has literally sent shockwaves. That's why Microphone Check deserves and will get an Oscar nomination, and it will win an Oscar because it is the best documentary that's came out in the last 10 to 15 years, and it is clearly the best hip-hop documentary. How do you know? It's one of, if not the best ever, because look at the way these people are responding. Look at how mad they are. Look at how upset they are. They are only feeling this way, family, because it had a serious impact on every goddamn thing they do. These folks wake up in the morning and they thinking about microphone check. These folks go to bed at night, they thinking about microphone check. They having complete nightmares about microphone check. That means that they have got checked, and that means foundational Black Americans did the checking. Look at this. That right there, family, is an aerial view. That is an aerial view of the Essence Festival that Busta Without the Rhymes was complaining about. Family, that is pathetic. You name me one artist ever that has been sold to us as some type of icon, been sold to us as some type of legend that has that. And I heard some people saying, well, you know, maybe Busta Rhymes was opening and a lot of people weren't there. Then I would simply say, why the hell is he opening if he is a headliner? Remember, y'all, they try to sell us Busta Rhymes was a headliner. He was going to go on the Blockbuster tour that they sold to us was going to be one of the biggest tours, not just hip-hop tours. They said it was going to be one of the biggest tours in America. That doesn't look like anybody who's going to sell out a pizzeria, all right? I've seen birthday parties at Burger King and McDonald's have more people than them, all right? That is pathetic. Dairy Queen on a cold day, all right, can get more people to fill up seats. I said it. You go to Dairy Queen on December 23rd, and you're going to see more people than that right there for Busta Rhymes. That does not look like a legend or an icon. That looks like a tether who's crashing all the way out, and I'm here for it. You see them emojis laughing? That right there is basically what foundational Black Americans been doing. We've been laughing, and we're going to keep on laughing because we're the ones who created that. We're the ones who created that, fam. It's all us. Trust me. It ain't got nothing to do with anybody else. No. That's an FBA creation. FBA. And it shows you, family, we got power more than anybody ever could imagine. And I'm going to tell you why we got that power. Because we simply said, what we're going to do is this. And it was easy. Foundational Black Americans said, we're going to delineate, we're going to separate, we're going to regulate. Once we delineate from everybody else, these people going to have to deal with us. Once we separate from everybody else, they can't get nothing from us. So I don't give a damn if you a politician or if you're an entertainer. Busta Rhymes is, I guess you would call him an entertainer, but he ain't entertaining nobody. The politicians out here been trying to politic, but they can't politic on us because we running it. And you do know, y'all, it's going across the world, right? You do know the Essence Festival wasn't the only time that he had some type of crashing out and some type of fallout. This is happening everywhere Busted Rhymes goes. If Busta Rhymes goes to a concert, folks is on their damn phone. If Busta Rhymes goes on tour with somebody, people are on their phone. If Busted Rhymes tries to get attention, he is seeing that no one gives a damn and he crashing all the way out. You want to know why? Look at this right here, family. This was Busted Rhymes as well. Yeah, and this ain't the Essence Festival. Look at him right here getting mad. First off, with any foundational Black American dressed like that, okay, no, you can have whatever culture you say you have, homie. You can keep all that because FBA don't want none of that, partner. Hell to the no. But as we sit here and we talk about him, look at this right here, fam. Oh, you know we got receipts. That's what we do right here, certified, y'all. Check this out. This is Busted Rhymes crashing out again because more people are following our lead and they not rocking with him. Watch him complaining again.
You know what? Hold on a second. I will not condone such behavior that I'm bearing witness to this evening. Sweetheart over there on the right. Get your ass up and put your phone in your purse. Yeah, I'm talking to you, baby. Fuck that phone. Hey, yo, homie, you can get up too, bro. Join us. Yeah, join us. Join us. Join us, baby. You know what I'm saying? Join us. Let's party like we used to. Chill, let me talk real quick. You know what we're going to make tonight? Hey, yo, tonight we're going to do it like how we used to do it. Right? We're going to do it when one of them little fucking funny-ass phones is around.
No, it ain't the phones, homie. You ain't hot. Don't nobody like you.
Right? Y'all hear what I'm saying? You got your phone in my face. Put your phone in your purse. All right? Hey, yo, can somebody get that couch's attention for me, please? That couch over there, get the attention. Everybody turn to them and tell them to look over there. All of y'all over there sitting down. Hey, yo, sweetheart, I do respect that you sit on your man's lap, but while we doing this little fucking feel-good energy thing up here, you need to get up, tell your man to get up. He can give you a massage while you're standing. Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Hey, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, yo, homie with the glasses. I guess you just one of them children that needed extra special attention in your house. Get your ass up and tell your girl to get up too. Come on, sweetheart, join us. That's what I'm talking about. I see somebody sitting down over there too on the same couch. Sweetheart, you can get up and join us. Don't hide behind the people. We see you. Thank you, baby. I know you got your nails and your toes done to show it off. Show it off then. Don't hide in the corner. Show it off. What's good? Y'all ain't gonna join us? Y'all gonna sit on the couch? Y'all?
Nah, Busted. Nah, Busted. Let's say what it really is, family. Can we go there? Can we say what really is going on right there in that scenario? Okay, what it really is, it ain't people on the couch. It's because you are Tether and nobody rocking with you. It ain't the phones. It's because ain't nobody rocking with you. What it really is in reality, family, is that foundational Black Americans ain't never rock with Busta Rhymes. Dude had 1 or 2 songs that your man liked for about an hour and a half back in the 90s. All right. And any song he really had that people rock with, it usually had some type of feature on it any damn way. That's what it really is, Busted Rhymes. And we all know that. I mean, come on. Foundational Black Americans, we wasn't really rocking with that right there. Let's keep it $1.55, all right? Let's keep it $1.55. So he's trying to blame the new generation. No, it ain't the new generation. It's the new, it's the old, it's the middle, it's everybody in between. It's the whole damn lineage. We're not going to start breaking it up and chopping it up, family. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. And have you ever seen anybody beg for attention? He's literally begging people. At the Essence Festival, he got upset. But family, Tyrese, Tank, Genuine, Janet Jackson, Cash Money, everybody else was there. And they didn't have this problem. How come you keep having this problem, Buster? Everybody else had the crowd on their feet. How come you couldn't get the crowd on their feet? Everybody else had people putting their cell phones down. How come you couldn't get people to put their cell phones down? Maybe it's because of that right there. Maybe it's because of what you said. Maybe G-checking season is in full swing and full effect, and you don't know how to deal with it, Busted. And since you don't know how to deal with it, busted, you having a hard damn time dealing with it. It's a long way away, family, from the African American. I tell you that now. The African Americans, they used to be able to say any goddamn thing they wanted to. They used to be able to disrespect. Now, everywhere it seems like he goes, he's met with resistance. That's because we done made the block hot for these tethers. Oh, it ain't just the ones who call into the Twitter spaces. It ain't just the ones in the Ubers. Nah. Everywhere they go, they getting called out and they getting regulated. That's because foundational Black Americans been doing the regulating. It's a cold world out here in these streets, family. And now they got to deal with that cold world. So when you see Buster Bus running around here trying to speak like he's us, nah, it ain't going to fly. It ain't going to float. What I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, though, family. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Eventually, that phone going to ring. On the other side of that phone is going to be Zaddy. Zaddy's going to want to know how come he's invested all this money in him, all that money in Fat Joe, and they haven't been able to get foundational Black Americans off their pivot. They ain't been able to get foundational Black Americans to fold. They haven't been able to get that lie about 50-50 off the ground. The 50-50 lie has been exposed, ran off the block, and it's gone. They cannot stand on that no more. So when you look at Busted Without the Rhymes, everybody was clowning him. And let's go ahead and give y'all some of the things that was being said. Some of the news clippings that came out. I'm going to give y'all the excuses that they was trying to make, and then I'm going to give y'all the real article, all right? So let's hold this down the certified way. The fake article that they was trying to sell us, family, is the one you see right there. They said, Busted Rhymes cusses fans out for using cell phones during Essence Festival. That's what they say. That right there, family, is the narrative that they was trying to paint. They was trying to paint the narrative that Busted Rhymes was mad at the fans. This is what we call damage control. All right. This is tether damage control. Tether damage control is when you try to come out and say something that didn't really happen. All right. So that's the narrative that they was trying to sell us. They was trying to tell us Busted Rhymes cussed his fans out for using cell phones during his Essence Fest show. By the way, it wasn't his show. He had a set during the show. Busta Rhymes angered by fans distracted on cell phones. That's what they try to sell us. Now let's bring in some FBA energy. So that's what they try to tell us. But let's go ahead, family, and give everybody the real headlines. This right here is the translation they don't want to give us. This is the real headline. Busted Rhymes gets his Tether wake-up call. That's what they really meant to say. But we're going to say it for him. That's the real headline. Don't let them sell you the other one, family. No. Busta Rhymes cusses fans out. No. That's the Tether talk. That's the Tether translation. Let's give that certified translation. This is what they really meant. Busted Rhymes gets his Tether wake-up call. He didn't think it was coming. He thought he was immune to it. He thought he can duck and dodge and get away. And then he found out the hard way that you can't. Because the same people who created the United States of America are the same people who will make it hot for you inside of the United States of America. It's that easy and it's that simple. Busted Rhymes. So after Busted Rhymes came out and they try to run that and we just simply clarified, we go ahead and give them the real translation. Then they try to hit us with this right here, y'all. They try to hit us with this headline. Busta Rhymes has blunt 4-letter word for fans using phones at Essence Festival. They're trying to make it about the phones, y'all. And you know, like I know, it ain't about the phones. Okay, because let me tell you something. If everybody is saying the same exact thing on their phones every time you show up, but they don't be on their phones when other people show up, then that means it's not the phones, it's that you ain't hot out here in these streets. That right there is the headline that they try to feed us. Busted Rhymes again. Now, after you see Busted Rhymes trying to run with that little lie and they try to hit us this, let's go ahead and give that real translation. The real headline is that right there. FBA sent Busted Rhymes back to Jamaica. That's what it really is, family. We done sent him all the way back. How come instead of coming over here? Because remember, he told the crowd at the Essence Festival, make me feel like I'm at home. That's what he told them. He said, make me feel like I am at home. But I thought you said your home was Jamaica, though. I thought you said we didn't have a culture. I thought you said that you was good everywhere except for Black America. Nah. You go home to Jamaica and maybe they'll rock with you. So in reality, the headline should read, FBA sent Busta Rhymes back to Jamaica. So what we just did right there, family, we just go ahead and we cleared it up, all right? They tell the front, we tell the real story, and now they see what the real story is. This is what FBA has done. Tethers is running. Tethers is running and they hiding, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because you know they run good any damn way, all right? Somebody who flees, they can run quick. But here's the problem. Everybody always says, okay, well, how come you don't go on back to Jamaica? All right? How come Fat Joe don't go back to Puerto Rico? If y'all got a problem so much with what foundational Black Americans is saying out here in these streets, then how come you don't just go back to Jamaica? That's who started hip hop, right? Why don't you get your own people to rock with you? How come you don't get your own community to hold you down? Maybe if you went to Jamaica, they wouldn't be on their phones. Maybe if you went back to Jamaica, you wouldn't be sweating. You wouldn't be about 500. Let me leave that alone. Let's just say 500 plus of what you was yesterday, because I don't know, these pictures come out. 1 minute he's this size, next minute that size, it's another story. Maybe things would be better if you just went back to Jamaica. But here's the problem. They don't like him in Jamaica neither. So he can't go back to Jamaica neither. Foundational Black Americans ran him out of America, and now when he tries to run to Jamaica, they say we don't want him. How do you know this? Check it out. We got the receipts. Remember we showed this a few months ago, y'all? Y'all remember this right here? Remember he went over there for the Sashi Festival. Y'all remember that, right? Yeah, that was supposed to be Busta Rhymes' big return. That was supposed to be his big return. They promoted it like it was the second coming. So after FBA ran him out of Dodge, when his Blockbuster tour got canceled, Busted Rhymes, he tried to run to Jamaica. Then he come to find out in Jamaica, they didn't want him either. He got his show canceled over there. Watch it.
Yes, y'all. More love, more life, more blessings on top of blessings, because the blessings don't stop, so we ain't never going to stop. I just want to say this real quick. All of my beautiful people in Jamaica, want to big up on herself. I unfortunately will not be at Sashi this particular day, which I was supposed to be performing. But you got to understand, we are in the music business. And if we are doing business, the business needs to be done properly. We got families to feed, we got staff to pay, bills to pay. But don't feel no way, because I ain't going nowhere. So just know we're going to come back and we're going to do it better, bigger, and we're going to make sure that we come represent for the people the way we're supposed to. All of my Jamaican family, enough big up on ourselves, enough love to the max, make sure on go out and enjoy on ourselves tonight. And at the end of the day, just know, y'all gonna see me again.
Look at that, family. He don't even know what to say. Look at all that stuttering. Look at all that fumbling, bumbling, y'all. He don't even know what to say. Listen to all those lies in there. Let's say what it is, Busted. They don't want you over there neither. One, they don't want you over there because they know they didn't create hip hop. And you've been running over here trying to tell a story about hip hop that they ain't even rocking with over there. And now you don't even know what to say. And by the way, all that jumping in and out of the accent, that's real weak to me, okay? Imagine talking to somebody, 1 minute he sound like he from New Orleans, the next minute he sound like he from New York. FBA don't go for all that. That's cosplaying, all right? And notice he does that all the time, right? He'll be saying, yes, and then guess what? We're having a good time in the bumble clock and the curry chicken. It don't work that way. Look how he's sitting there trying to make excuses. He said it's the music industry, which means they know them tickets wasn't popping and people was not coming to see you. Therefore, you got canceled in your homeland. The same way you got canceled in the place that is not your homeland. Tethers is shook all the way across the board from the United States of America, all the way to the Caribbean, all the way back. They don't know what to do. Watch them fumble through the words, family, and basically make excuses. I'm going to give you the translation. I thought I was going to hit the 50-50 line. I thought it was going to be okay, and I thought Jamaica would save me. Found out FBA checked me here, FBA checked me there, and Jamaicans don't want me neither.
Tonight, and at the end of the day, just know, y'all gonna see me again. Promise. And oh yeah, for all of those that wanted to understand this towards why I didn't do my solo tour earlier this year, it's because I waited 21 years to be able to go on the road with my twin, Missy Elliott.
Stop. No, I'm sorry, y'all. No, I'm turned up tonight. No, that's a lie. That's a goddamn lie. That was his excuse. Family, all this dude does is lie. This is what we be saying. Anybody who does not represent their homeland is never going to be truthful anywhere else. That's the number one thing you can never see in a Tether. A Tether going to do two things, family. A Tether ass is going to run because y'all know they know how to run. They're going to lie. We know they're going to lie. And that right there is example. He knows his tour got canceled because the tickets were not selling. It's not the cell phones at the essence. It's people don't rock with you. It's not that you couldn't go because you wanted to be with Missy Elliott. He means to tell us he turned down being a headliner so he can be an opening act with Missy Elliott. Look how he tried to tether on to Missy and then at the same time use Missy as an excuse to why nobody wanted him on his own tour. No. That's all front. Yeah, I stopped my tour that we went put billions of dollars in, and I only did it because I just wanted to be an opening act for Missy Elliott. No. That was your last thing. Your tour went down the drain. Nobody wanted to see it. And then you said, how can I do what I do best? Cling on to an FBA. And Missy's better than me because I wouldn't have let him get on it. I'd have said, hell no. And by the way, it's Missy, then it's Sierra, and then it's Busted Rhymes. Busted Rhymes is the third party, the opening act. And they tell us that he's a legend. I ain't never seen no legend be the third wheel on an opening act. I never seen a legend beg for people to watch him. I never seen a legend plead for folks to put their phones down, pay him attention while he's singing to a whole bunch of empty seats. You've been exposed. You've been canceled. It's erased and deleted. Busted. You are what we've always said you were. You are a Tether who's trying to get in on FBA culture, and FBA has ran your ass all the way off the block, and the block that you ran to don't want you. Sad days, y'all. Watch how he tries to use Missy as an excuse. Everybody wants to know. Now, mind you, in this video right here, he's already making an excuse for why Jamaica didn't want him. And notice he says, oh. And by the way, as I'm telling you about who didn't want me the second time, let me tell you who didn't want me the first time. He got a whole video explaining why nobody likes him. And this is before the Essence Festival. It's hard out here for Tether because they need to do better.
That's why I didn't do my solo tour earlier this year. It's because I waited 21 years to be able to go on the road with my twin, Missy Elliott, Sierra, Timberland. And this opportunity is so far and few between. I didn't know if it was going to ever happen again. So I wasn't missing out on this beautiful opportunity. Out of this world tour experience. Starts in July. Come on. Be a part of the experience. Love y'all.
Stop. Somebody tell me right now, please. Can y'all put some rainbows in the chat if you just seen what I just seen with that smile? And y'all know what I mean when I say put the rainbows in the chat. Please tell me y'all saw that. Oh, and we're going to get to the whole Zesty Monster thing with his bodyguard. And I got some other stuff that they don't talk about on that either. But tell me, what the hell was this?
And this opportunity is so far and few between. I didn't know if it was going to ever happen again. So I wasn't missing out on this beautiful opportunity. Out of this world tour experience. Starts in July. World tour experience. Starts in July. Starts in July.
I need to see some rainbows in the chat. Okay, damn. The people have spoken, Busted. The people have spoken. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that look about right. Yeah, yeah. And they've been floating around real out there in them streets. And we gonna get to that. This first off, and are we gonna act like that hairline didn't just come out of nowhere? Are we gonna talk about the FBA makeover that Akon and him have? Are we going to talk about how one day this man will look one way, then the next day he'll look like something else? Are we going to talk about that? Hell yeah, we are. 1 minute, this man will look completely different. The next time you see this man, out of nowhere, he's 20, 30, 40 pounds heavier. Next day, his hairline going up. Next day, his hairline's going back. Family, that is that Tether energy that foundational Black Americans don't rock with, all right? We don't do all that funny style energy. You can't really call it. You don't know what type of time they on. It's real funny style out here in these streets. And that smile, not really, homie. Not really, all right? Nah, that is a far cry from the I got your alls in check, dude. And that look way different than that. And that's exactly what we've been calling. So excuses on top of excuses is what you've been seeing. But it's all going back to FBA. We stay winning, family. Anybody who can see knows that's all because of FBA. Why dude all over the goddamn place? It's all because of FBA. Why dude scared? It's all because of FBA. Why he making all of these goddamn excuses? It's all because of FBA, family. Why on Tuesday he looked like this and on Wednesday he looks like that? That's all FBA right there. That's FBA across the board. Family, what the hell is this? What is this? I'm telling you, Busta be giving some real funny style vibes and some real funny style energy out here in these streets, family. Let's keep it a buck. The hairline does not go forward over the weekend, all right? If your hairline went forward over the weekend, then I guarantee you, you done got you an FBA hairline transplant. Are we going to act like the man didn't go to Akon? He probably got off the phone with Akon. Akon probably told him, hey, if you want to go ahead and get that FBA hairline, I know a guy, I know a place, they'll hook you up real good. That's what that looked like to me. And you can tell right there that foundational Black Americans have been influencing every single thing that this man has been doing, because foundational Black Americans have been the ones calling him out step for step, day by day. We got 771 people in here in less than an hour. You guys smash that like button. Y'all know this Black Alpha Network. Y'all know Tuesday's my night. Y'all know how we get down and we bring it every time. Activism, real life, receipts on the table. But as he was sitting there talking about his little, tour, let's look at the tour and how it really got canceled. I want y'all to see this right here. This was the Blockbuster tour. All right, let's talk about this fall from grace, because remember, family, the Essence Festival, that was dude right there falling out bad. But remember, before the Essence Festival, you seen this right here, and it goes to show y'all that he's been crashing out ever since he opened his mouth. You talk bad about FBA, and it ain't been good ever since. Watch this right here, family. This was the Blockbuster tour and how it came and it went.
Busta Rhymes' highly anticipated Blockbuster tour got canceled just 1 week before it was set to begin. Yes, you heard it right. This tour was not just another event, but a beacon of hope and excitement for many. Just when everyone was ready to groove to the beats of Busta Rhymes, the news of the cancellation came as a shock. Fans had their spirits dampened, their enthusiasm turned into disappointment. So what led to this sudden cancellation? Let's dive into the events that unfolded. Busta Rhymes, the multi-platinum Grammy-nominated rapper, had been planning this tour for months. It was touted to be one of the biggest events of the year. From the onset, the Blockbuster tour was destined to be more than just a series of concerts. It was an embodiment of Busta Rhymes' incredible journey in the music industry. The tour announcement came with much fanfare, sparking an electrifying wave of anticipation among fans and music enthusiasts alike. The excitement was palpable. Social media platforms buzzed with chatter as fans exchanged theories about the set list, the guest appearances, and the...
I didn't hear anybody talking about that tour, to be honest. I heard about it after it got canceled. I had no clue that Busta Rhymes was going on tour. Nobody in the streets was talking about Busta Rhymes. No one was saying that they was going to take time off. They was trying to make it look like it was Usher's tour. They were trying to make it look like it was Usher. They were trying to make it look like it was a Super Bowl performance. Nobody I know was out there talking about this Busta Rhymes tour. Not one soul. Did y'all know anybody that was talking about it? I don't. I tell you what I do know. I know black folks who was out here talking about going to see some real artists, but it damn sure was not Busta Rhymes. And by the way, fair use, fair use, fair use. Teaching, reporting, a scholarship, fair use, YouTube. Proceed.
Spectacle that was sure to accompany each performance. Busta Rhymes, known for his energetic and theatrical performances, had set the bar high, and fans eagerly awaited the spectacle. Ticket sales soared as fans from all corners of the globe scrambled to secure their spot at what was shaping up to be a landmark event in the music calendar. Venues were meticulously selected, each chosen for its unique ambiance and ability to cater to the larger-than-life performances Busta Rhymes is known for.
This man didn't need no big... Okay.
Behind the scenes, the preparations were just as intense. From stage designs to sound checks, from choreography to costume fittings, every detail was being fine-tuned to perfection. The team was working tirelessly, ensuring that the Blockbuster tour would live up to its name. This tour held a special significance in Busta Rhymes' illustrious career. Not only was it a celebration of his musical journey, but it was also a testament to his longevity and influence in the industry. The tour was destined to further cement his legacy, showcasing his evolution as an artist and his unwavering commitment to his craft.
Listen what they're saying, family. That person laid it all out. They're telling you exactly what their plans were. They were saying that that was going to cement his legacy, and it was going to take him into some type of iconic status, because they've been trying to feed this guy like he's an icon. We could have told him, Busta Rhymes ain't no icon. He ain't no legend. Like, nobody listens to Busta Rhymes. When was the last time you were somewhere and somebody said, hey, man, the party ain't a party unless you put some Busta Rhymes on? You know what it sounds great right now? Put on some Busta Rhymes. I'm not coming unless y'all play Busta Rhymes. No foundational Black American talks like that because we don't rock with Busta Rhymes. So notice how they're sitting there trying to say how it was supposed to be something to cement his legacy, to turn him to another level, take him to another notch. And it clearly states, family, that this was supposed to be his victory lap. Didn't turn out that way.
In the broader context of the music industry, the Blockbuster Tour was a testament to the power of live performances. It was a reminder that in an era dominated by digital music and streaming platforms, the raw energy and connection of a live concert remain unmatched. Everything was going smoothly until unexpected circumstances threw a spanner in the works. Just when fans were counting down the days to the Blockbuster Tour, a series of unfortunate events led to its abrupt cancellation. The first jolt came when Busta Rhymes, known for his electrifying performances and rapid-fire rapping style, suffered a minor health setback. With the rigorous demands of a full-scale tour, this raised concerns about his ability to perform at his best. Still, Busta was resilient, assuring fans he'd be back on his feet in no time. Next, there were whispers of internal disputes within the event management team.
Which one was it? Now, here come the excuses. Remember, family, with the Essence Festival, it's about the new generation. It's about cell phones. With the Blockbuster Tours, I Really Want to Be Down. With Missy Elliott. With the Shashi Festival in Jamaica, it's a dispute backstage. This lady, person, whatever, just sat there and said two different excuses. The first one was a health issue. That was cap. The second one was there was some money dispute. Anytime, family, somebody says there's a money dispute with a tour that got canceled, what they're really telling you is tickets weren't selling. That's the same exact thing going on right now with Sexy Red. They're trying to feed us degeneracy, and we didn't want it, so we didn't buy the tickets. They were trying to feed us Tetherisms with him. We didn't want it, so we didn't buy the tickets. That's the real reason why the Blockbuster Tour got canceled on his day off.
The rigorous demands of a full-scale tour, this raised concerns about his ability to perform at his best. Still, Busta was resilient, assuring fans he'd be back on his feet in no time. Next, there were whispers of internal disputes within the event management team. Differences in creative vision, it seemed, were causing friction. The team was divided, and the unsettling atmosphere began to cast a shadow over the upcoming tour. It was becoming clear that all was not well behind the scenes. Then came the clincher. A significant sponsor pulled out, citing unforeseen circumstances.
There you go. All of those words, all those sentences and phrases, and she finally got to the damn point. The sponsor pulled out because the sponsor said, I'm spending all this money so you can try to erase and you can cosplay 50-50 co-create with FBA, and FBA ain't going for it. So I'm pulling the hell out. It's the same way everybody's pulling the hell out with Joe Biden, pulling the hell out with Kamala Harris, pulling the hell out with Ryan Garcia and the blacks and browns. That seems to be a damn theme with this generation. Everybody who's been sponsoring all these ops, they pulling the hell out because FBA ain't going for it. When you put your feet down, you stand in the soil, and you represent who you are, next thing you know, they start losing money. They had to go get them a Tether refund from Busted Rhymes.
Settling atmosphere began to cast a shadow over the upcoming tour. It was becoming clear that all was not well behind the scenes. Then came the clincher. A significant sponsor pulled out, citing unforeseen circumstances. This sudden financial hit was a body blow to the already troubled tour. The loss of funding put the feasibility of the tour into serious question. As if these challenges weren't enough, a wave of logistical issues began to surface. Technical hiccups, venue booking conflicts, and a series of permit delays added to the...
Permit delays. You only getting a permit delay, family, if people are not willing to work with you. They were looking at the tickets. They didn't feel that he was worthy of being invested in. They weren't going to invest in Busta Rhymes. They said permit delays, venue hiccups. Trust me, family, if this was Usher, they'd get the damn permit, they get the venues, they get the sponsors and everything. How come Busta didn't have any of that? Because they weren't rocking with him. That's why.
Growing list of obstacles. The team was working round the clock to resolve these issues, but time was running out. In the midst of this chaos, the most heartbreaking news of all emerged. Busta Rhymes, the heart and soul of the tour, decided to step back.
That part. Busta Rhymes decided to step back. But let me change that up real quick. Busta didn't decide to step back. Busta had to fall back because FBA was on that bumper. We was putting in heat and pressure. Mind you, family, that was in March. Okay, let's fast forward to July, the Essence Festival. It's been loss after loss after loss with this guy. All he's doing is losing up in here. Family, all we got is receipts. Don't let nobody tell you we ain't winning. Don't let nobody tell you we ain't out here in these streets. That's FBA culture. That is FBA culture. We got dude all the way against ropes. Family, who's had a worse 2023 and 2024 than Busted without the rhymes? Who had a worse one than him? This man can't go nowhere. Career in shambles. Fam, he was having a meltdown because of all that right there. That stuff you seen at the Essence Festival, family, that's what that was. That's all that. That is somebody who's frustrated. Fam, you know when you see somebody and they start spazzing out all over the place and you say, this ain't just about me, is it? Nah, It runs way deeper than just the Essence Festival. It runs way deeper than New Orleans. It runs way deeper than a cell phone. Family, this man is spazzing out because his career done went down the drain. And it's all traced back to the very beginning of what we played already, of him talking about Jamaica created hip hop. You simply said Jamaica created hip hop and it's ruined your career. You simply said that Black Americans don't have no culture and it ruined your career. You should have never crossed that FBA line, because everybody who has crossed that FBA line, oh, it done turned out bad. And let me tell you this, family, whenever you say something like that and you speak on that type of time and you start losing sponsors like that, you're talking about $1 million tour. You're talking about billions of dollars invested. Now what ends up happening? Now that phone ringing and Zaddy want to know, how come he put all this money in you? He's saying, Busted, I done spent a lot of money invested in you. You ain't never really had a rap career. FBA ain't really ever rocked with you. But we gave you a chance. We gave you the benefit of the doubt. And we thought you'd be our Jamaican to push the co-created lie. We thought Fat Joe would be our Puerto Rican to push the lie. We gave you guys interviews. We gave you guys Kamala Harris. We gave you guys tours, places you ain't had no goddamn business being. We gave you everything, Busted. And now you're going to fall back. You're going to get the tour canceled. You're going to have temper tantrums on stage and everybody laughing at you. Oh, man, Busted in the hole, y'all. Busted in the hole right now. And don't let nobody tell you that's not because of foundational Black Americans, because I'm going to show you right now the streets is talking. Oh, yeah, the streets is talking. Watch what the streets are saying. They saying the same thing that we saying about his Essence Festival meltdown. Yeah, the Essence Festival meltdown has got FBA fingerprints written all on it, family. Why? It's because foundational Black Americans got everybody laughing. Busted, they laughing at you.
So I just saw a video of Busta Rhymes cursing the crowd out at the Essence Festival because they weren't feeling his music. They weren't feeling him. And he was kind of lambasting them pretty harshly. He said he don't like the end. You can't make people get up and like your music, man. The people that like your music are my age, 50, 51, older. But my point is, Busta Rhymes, why are you even going to the Essence Festival to perform?
Preach.
Then you say magically melanated, aka Black people in America don't have any culture. Didn't you say that about us?
Preach.
I'm so tired of you melanated people from outside of America always having something negative or disparaging to say about us here in America. All the stuff we've had to deal with and all the stuff we have contributed. We contribute so much, but everybody want to take from us and down talk us. Busta Rhymes, you didn't want to identify as a Black American, but you do when it's time to try to get a concert to cash some checks. So why don't you just take your music and just keep touring in Jamaica? Do that, since we don't have any culture. I remember you said that a couple of years ago. But you're down in our culture in New Orleans, performing, and everybody just looking at you. You can't be mad, man, if that crowd isn't feeling your music. I still rock your music. But I probably shouldn't, because I'm a magically melanated, aka Black American. I ain't got no culture, I guess. Y'all can't keep dissing us, man, and using us for when y'all want to use us, but then you want to differentiate yourself and separate yourself from us. We don't need anybody that don't want to be with us, dog. You clowned yourself down there. You look real silly, my boy. My boy. Now break your neck.
They clowning you, Buster. Everywhere you go, they clowning you. The streets is hot right now. What you gonna do about it, Buster Bust? Tell me what you gonna do about it, family. Nothing. And it don't stop. Everybody was clowning.
Phone during your concert, that's your problem. You're not doing your job properly enough for them to be going through their phone. Their whole point of the concert is that they can be focused on you. They are entertained so much, they can't even look at their phone. Look at all the empty seats. Look at that. Look at all the empty seats. Look at all the people that left because your concert was boring. Or they left and used that time to go use the bathroom, go find a friend or whatever. You have nerve to be talking about people. Get off your phone. I'm not from your generation, all this stuff. Like, I came from a generation where we interacted with people. You act like you're going to come down and start a conversation with every single one of them. What you talking about interact? You should be more worried about the fact that there's nobody there and the fact that nobody's interacting with you.
Busta Rhymes goes off on the crowd at the Essence Festival for not standing up during his performance. So you had Busta Rhymes performing at the Essence Festival. Busta came out there and Busta wasn't, feeling the love, right? Busta came out there and seen folks was just, cooling it. He started going off, right? Calling them out, pointing people out like, y'all ain't standing up, woo, woo. Busta was not feeling it. I'm like, damn, Busta, you could have kept it more professional than that. We seen Method Man complain about not getting no love at the, I believe it was like the Hot 97 Summer Jam joint or whatever like that. Method Man performed, and then, he spoke on it, right? Busta Rhymes just started going in on the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Them folks over there like, man, Busta, if you don't go that way, boy, if you don't take your that way, Busta.
That goddamn way. Get out the place. Streets talking. Streets, they laughing at you, busted. Oh, I'm telling you, it's hard out here for some tethers, man. Tethers, woo. Man, I remember when tethers was driving their little Uber. They didn't have no deodorant, still ain't got none. But damn it, back in the old day when they didn't have no deodorant, they was still kind of talking reckless about FBA and getting away with it. It's one thing when you ain't got deodorant, but yet what you saying, people are letting it slide. When you ain't got no deodorant, you musty as hell, and we are not letting it slide. Oh, it's hard out here for a tether. Tether's got it twisted, tangled, all messed up. And that is because of us, family, and I'm loving it right now. I'm loving it. They Ubers can't even get, hey, I'm telling y'all, their Ubers ain't getting no attention. Folks is going around their damn Ubers. What you got next, y'all? What you got next? And when he was speaking all of that about FBA, remember, fam, him and Fat Joe was getting bold. They was talking reckless. Like, they really, in their heads, believed what they were saying was true. They didn't really care. They thought everything was going to be good. They thought everything was going to be sweet. They thought they was going to rock. Then they found out the hard goddamn way. It's FBA and tethers ain't got no place to stay. Only thing that was wrong about what old buddy said, he said, why don't you go back to Jamaica? And we've already exposed it. He can't. He can't go back to Jamaica. They don't want him. So where you going to go? Where you going to run to? You ain't got nowhere to run, y'all. That's because foundational Black Americans made it that way. Block hot. And then guess what, family? We knew it was coming. So at the same time, though, I want y'all to notice some things. There's some things out there I really, really, really want y'all to notice. See, we've been pulling Busta Rhymes' card for a long goddamn time. We've been pulling his card for a long time. But I'm going to show y'all something that nobody knows about. Oh, man. This man is trying to get on the FBA train so goddamn bad, y'all. And he crashing out all over the damn place. I want y'all to see this. We got 893 people in here. Everybody in here, subscribe if you're not already. Smash that like button. Oh, the roast continues because so does Black American Summer. Let's go. Look at this right here, fam. This man been running around here a different person every week. Why we got this man speaking with an accent again? You ain't heard him talk in a Jamaican accent for 25 years. Soon as he starts getting G-check, he starts talking about Bumbleclad. Soon as he starts getting G-check, he starts talking about curry chicken. Watch this, y'all.
Watch out with the dance shop, put on a Louis and the Gucci. I'm still a class. Father and America.
What about the cars?
I'm a specialist when it comes to fashionable
Arts.
American.
What American? Where's it? Go to American.
No.
American, man.
Then tomorrow come. Then tomorrow come. Wake up, and soon as the day starts. Hold on. DJ Khaled. How the bomb clot them wanted? They have blood clot champion, Bobby.
There go 2 hip-hop tethers. And by the way, Khaled next on the list.
You have little baby on the shoulder. And you, with another blood clot, big blood clot shoulder, you can't believe what the man that wants to. What, I can't believe. Inside the dance hall, them have man called DJ Khaled. Them have man called champion, Bobby. Them have man baby. Why I tell that?
We got this man speaking in a damn accent. We done made him be comfortable enough, family, that he got to run back to the homeland and start speaking in an accent again. That is only because of foundational Black Americans. This man know he can't come around us. Trust me. He would be talking all of that other talk if he could. He can't, so he won't. Listen to the man right there. But family, this is what I want to tell y'all. Breaking news, y'all gonna get it right here on the Black Alpha Network. Do y'all know that this man at the Essence Festival, after he had his Tether temper tantrum, after he fell out, crashed out, everybody was laughing at him, after he embarrassed himself, do y'all know that he has a secret song that he's been waiting to release? I personally feel he's afraid to release it because he knows the streets ain't gonna rock with it. I personally feel that he's afraid because he know he gonna get roasted. He think tonight's roast is bad. He ain't heard nothing if he puts out this song. Do y'all know that Busta Rhymes has a Rasta reggae version of They Not Like Us? Do you know this man literally has a They Not Like Us Rasta version? And it's terrible. It's trash. You think that fake accent was trash. You think that hairline was trash. You think all of the songs that came for 2 minutes and left was trash. You ain't heard nothing yet. The man got a They Not Like Us remix, and a lot of people didn't even know it because they played it at the end of his set, you know, because there's like 5 people in the audience. And those 5 people that were there, unfortunately, they had to hear it and stomach through this terrible record. The man got a They Not Like Us. So remember, we ain't got no culture. Remember, Jamaicans started hip-hop. Remember, foundational Black Americans weren't there. It was Jamaicans and Latinos. But he's quick to have a They Not Like Us. So Busta is trying to get in on the delineation, foundational Black American pride, foundational Black American excellence song. Listen to this right here. Y'all know I'm about to play it. Check this out. I want y'all to listen. This is at the end of his set when he's leaving. Listen to the background. The man done crashed out.
One more time, make some noise for Busta Rhymes!
We gon' show nigga I'm like how they supposed to feel. We got boys being soft like we playing
Oh, Essence Fest! Busta Rhymes! Let's start scratching till we love y'all!
We gon' show nigga I'm like how they supposed to We gon' show nigga I'm like how they supposed to feel. We got boys being soft like we playing
Oh, Essence Fest! Busta Rhymes! Let's start scratching till we love y'all!
We gon' show nigga I'm like how they supposed to feel.
Hell no, hell no. The man, first off, trash, garbage. Get that out of here. Hell to the no. Hell to the, they ain't got no legs to stand on. The man literally made a They Not Like Us. Only thing I heard, he said something about baby mama in there too. He's like, baby mama, listen to that. This the same man who said we ain't got a culture. That type of open, blatant lying ain't going to fly out here in these streets, family. Hell to the no. But yet they turn around and say that we was influenced by them. We was influenced by them. Family, to this day, they still trying to make our music. To this day, they biting our style. To this day, they cosplaying us. And then they got the nerve to turn around and say foundational Black Americans were influenced by Jamaica. And this man out here acting like a foundational Black American for 20 plus years. And then out of nowhere, he wants to drop some BS like this right here.
We gon' show niggas black how they supposed to feel. I keep that white bitch off like we
Oh, Essence fans! Bust the rhymes. Let's start scratching till we love y'all.
We gon' show niggas black how they supposed to feel.
Hell no, hell no. I'm tired of all these people who are the they in that song acting like they're the us. That's the problem. That's the damn problem. Hell no. Hell to the no, family. We ain't on that kind of time. We ain't rocking with that. We ain't rocking with that. Never have, never will. So, man, he been running around here completely trying to cosplay foundational Black American culture all the time. And we know goddamn well that he's been biting our style for the longest. We know goddamn well that he's been trying to be like us. We know goddamn well that he cannot stand in the paint with FBA. But y'all know that they sent this man out on The View. See, they were trying to promote him. Let's get it right. At the Essence Festival, y'all, they used Busta Rhymes for promotion. They thought, again, that Busta was going to bring in some dividends. Busta was going to bring in some cachet. And they seen again that Busta ain't bringing in a goddamn thing. They literally brought this man out, and he went on The View. But I want y'all to notice on The View, he starts talking about all these things that influenced him. But as he's talking about things that influenced him, it's FBA, it's FBA, it's FBA. So you see already all that we get our culture from them. You see him over here talking like us. Watch this right here, family. This was The View. They sent him out to promote the Essence Festival. He had the worst show. Nobody gave a damn. The seats was empty. So once again, that Tether refund is in full swing. Oh yeah, trust me, Zaddy is keeping track of how much money Busta Rhymes has cost them. But watch him on The View, y'all. He came out on The View, and the first thing he started doing was talking about how he's Jamaican. But then he goes on to talk all these foundational Black American existence. Fair use, fair use, fair use, YouTube. This is for reporting, teaching, and scholarship. Fair use and acted. Fair use. Watch this right here, family.
Janet Jackson, and of course yourself. What are you most looking forward to?
Janet Jackson.
That's an easy one.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Janet Jackson. But I'm the most looking forward to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is my first time on I'm not even going front. Like, I can't lie. Like, I was raised on Essence magazine.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I was I was raised from a very disciplined and strict West Indian Jamaican family household. So you know, my father used to take me to this barbershop, and it was during those times when Ali was the king of kings. And
Ali, foundational Black American.
you sitting there and you watching the barbershop talk, and as a child, and you're around all of these Jamaican grown men, you know, kids are to be seen and not heard unless spoken to. So I lived in the Essence magazine. And I used to see all of the heroes, and I used to see the afros, and I used to see the beautiful natural beauty of our beautiful Black women. And
that's all FBA. That's all foundational Black Americans. Listen to what he's saying, y'all. Listen to what he's saying. He sits there and he gives a complete example of FBA excellence. He says how he would go to the store and he would look at Muhammad Ali. Then he would look at all these beautiful Black women with their hair out, with their naturals, which is all foundational Black Americans. We know in Jamaica, they out there doing backstrokes in cake soap right now. So you know damn well you wasn't getting all that Black pride from anything from Jamaica, all right? They were swimming in cake soap. They were doing dives. They were jumping off the diving board, doing cannonballs in cake soap. So when he sits there and says we ain't got no culture, but yet he sits there and gives examples of everything that is foundational Black American, it shows you again that they out here cosplaying and stealing. Watch it again.
so I lived in the Essence magazine, and I used to see all of the heroes, and I used to see the afros, and I used to see the beautiful natural beauty of our beautiful Black women and queens and kings, and I would see these record executives, and I would see these artists, and I would see these athletes, and I just was like, yo, I'm gonna be one of these dudes.
Artists and athletes, he's talking about Black Americans. He's talking about the 1960s and 70s. Wasn't nobody talking about no goddamn reggae artists. He's talking about seeing foundational Black Americans. He's probably talking about Motown. All right. And Motown is in Detroit, Michigan. And Detroit, Michigan is in the United States of America. And the United States of America was built by foundational Black Americans. So was Muhammad Ali and all them black queens that you said you was looking at.
Like, yo, I'm going to be one of these dudes. I'm going to be like one of these greats. And it kind of started there.
And attracted.
That right there. The man literally sat there and told you that he was looking at foundational Black Americans and getting any type of pride from foundational Black Americans. Because like we always say, FBA is the only type of people who are on that type of time. All right. Everybody else who's melanated on the planet Earth does not have that. There's nowhere to go. He talks about the barbershop. Let's be 100. That's some FBA energy. All right. So he knows off rip that all that is foundational Black American. All that is FBA. But then he turns around and he starts talking about how FBA ain't no good. FBA stole this. Because anytime he says we don't have a culture, and anytime he runs around and disrespects us family, what he's really saying is that we stole our stuff from them. That's what he's saying. He's saying that we stole our stuff from them. This man is crashed out so bad, y'all. I want y'all to see this. The man right now is literally trying to get on the cowboy wave. You know that Beyonce got rolling, all right? You know that FBA been on this thing where we've been reclaiming everything where we were the originals, right? So you seen brothers and sisters saying the original cowboys was Black Americans. All that rodeo stuff is Black Americans. Do y'all know Busta Rhymes is running around here right now acting like he's a cowboy, trying to get in on the Beyonce crave? Oh, yeah. A lot of them in Jamaica are doing that right now. Yep. Yes, they are. Yes, y'all know everything we do, they got to follow. Y'all know everything we say, they got to repeat. Y'all know if we walk down the street with a bop, they got to try to do a tether bop. This man literally right now is trying to get in on the craze that Beyonce really started. Look at this, y'all. Beyonce came out with that. Soon as that, Busta came out with this. Family, screenshot that. I ain't playing. Oh, we got receipts, family. Oh, I came here to put in work today. I came here tonight to set it off right. Look at this right here, family. The same guy who has violated our FBA culture. He done stole hip-hop. He done stole every way of rapping. He tried to act like us in terms of the way we speak. He tried to act like us in terms of the way we dress. This man now is trying to act like a damn cowboy. Tether ain't got no shame. A tether will still take everything. There is no pride in being a tether, y'all. None. They will take anything that you put in front of them. The man is out here dressing like a damn cowboy, trying to get in on foundational Black American culture. Yes, he did. Look at this. I'm going to let it play out. The man out here acting like he's Tether the Kid. All right, that's what he's trying to do. This is Tether the Kid. Look at this. Look at it. They out there. Look, don't leave them out. They out there. All his little Tether friends are doing the same thing. Look at it. Look at this, family. Look at them. Pathetic. Shameful. Shameful. These people will do anything to be like foundational Black Americans. They will dress any way they can. They will take anything that we do and spin it. Now, all of a sudden, this man wants to be a Tether cowboy. This is shameful. Oh, we got more receipts than just the Essence Festival. We got more receipts than just the Blockbuster tour getting canceled. We got more receipts than Shashi in Jamaica saying, take your ass back because we don't want you. The man out here literally trying to act like a cowboy. And this person too, I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. This jerk chicken Beyonce, I guess. I don't know. All right. And look at that. Look at how he's performing now. Look at some of his shows now, y'all. Look at this. You notice the flags he be out here waving, fam. Yeah. You ain't seen none of this for 25 years because he thought it was sweet to ride our coattails and then try to jump off at the last minute and then try to jump on the other train. Remember, though, he may be putting up them flags, but they don't want them over there. They don't want them. Nah, it's hard out here. It's hard out here for a tether, and he know better. Look at that right there. This is what Busta Bus has been out here doing in these streets, y'all. This is the type of energy that Busta Bus been on. He thinks it's all good and dandy, but we done found out some things that's even worse. Right here. This is the history of Busta Rhymes ever since he started trying to disrespect foundational Black Americans. Look at that. Busta Rhymes to miss the festival due to unforeseen circumstances. Okay. Okay, proceed. Let me tell y'all about a tour a lot of people didn't know about. Yeah, a lot of people didn't know about this. By the way, look at the date on that. That is January 19th, 2024. Do you guys know that Busta Rhymes had another tour canceled? Everything he touches goes to shit. TLC, Busta Rhymes, and En Vogue's Australian tour canceled unexpectedly. Family, last time I checked, that is 3 goddamn tours that people don't want to see Busta Rhymes. You have the Blockbuster tour canceled, Sashi, his appearance canceled, and an Australian tour people didn't know about. This man ain't no star. This man ain't no legend. This man don't deserve no damn star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Maybe the Tether Hall of Fame, but damn sure not the Hollywood Walk of Fame, because last time I checked, that's in America. This man had a tour canceled all the way in Australia. Oh, yeah. Everything this man touches is going down fast, y'all. Oh, yeah. Check this out. This is a tour. They don't talk about this. They keep this quiet. We're going to talk about this today. Yeah, we got time today. Let's go. Let's get it popping in here. Yeah. Tour is canceled. TLC cancels Australian tour with Busta Rhymes. In a surprising turn of events, iconic American girl group TLC has announced the cancellation of their highly anticipated tour of Australia and New Zealand alongside Busta Rhymes. The announcement was made through a post on the group's official Facebook page where they expressed their regret with heavy hearts over the decision. Busta, did you get TLC's tour canceled? Because I can only point to Busta. I'm sorry. He's got the evidence that he's got about 4 other things that have gotten canceled, so it's only right that I blame him. I mean, every single thing he touches is going to dirt. He can't get his own tours. He can't get his own concerts. The man goes to the damn Essence Festival and embarrasses himself, and he's literally the laughing stock of the music industry. Sad goddamn day. You getting that American iconic group TLC out the paint because nobody wants to deal with you. Let's be real. Busta, you weren't a good enough co-headliner. TLC cancels 30th anniversary Australian tour with Busta Rhymes. Family, your name all in the hell. I just keep seeing canceled tour next to Busta Rhymes. I see Busta Rhymes' name, I see canceled tour. I see canceled tour, I see Busta Rhymes' name. It just goes hand in hand, back to back. How come? Other than you are the root of it because nobody likes you, Busta. That's what it is, family. That's what it is. Boom, the Blockbuster tour canceled. Call that out. And by the way, that right there was the promotion. That right there, family, is what they was trying to sell us. They were showing us that Blockbuster tour, and they was like, look at this, look at this, look at all the graphics. That's what they thought it was going to be. Yep, And it ended up, family, being that right there. Busta Rhymes cancels 2004 Blockbuster tour less than a week before the launch. Family, they canceled that a week before it started. You know goddamn well that crashed out. That crashed out real fast. Busta Rhymes quietly cancels his Blockbuster tour just days before it was supposed to start. Family, this man crashing out all over the goddamn place. And then look at this one right here. He didn't have to embarrass her. Busta Rhymes stops performance, checks a fan who tried to grab him. Look at that right there, y'all. Even at his little concerts, people ain't feeling him. Nothing is going good in this man's career. That's why all his Instagram posts, he keeps talking about blessings, big up to all the blessings. Family, you're only saying that because things is down bad for you right now. If they was good, like when you thought it was good, you was running around here talking about how foundational Black Americans need to do better and how foundational Black Americans didn't create hip hop. Now you talking about blessings all the time. Sounds like you're trying to cover up something that went bad. I'll tell you what it is. Look at this right here. Busta Rhymes taps Pharrell, Swiss Beats, and Timbaland as co-executive producers on new album Blockbuster. Do y'all know the man actually had an album that came out? Bet you didn't know that? Yeah, this is all within the year. Busta had an album to go with the Blockbuster tour. Yes, the hell he did. Look at this right here. Busta Rhymes had a whole tour. Then Busta Rhymes had a whole album. Busta Rhymes really wants you to know he's dropping a new album. It's been 5 years since Busta Rhymes released an album, And the Dungeon Dragon has patiently been bidding his time for the rap world to be more accepting of his legacy. Okay. Remember, I told you he was trying to go on a victory lap. Busta Rhymes drops highly anticipated album Blockbuster. Proceed. All right, let's keep it going. Busta Rhymes announces Blockbuster album executively produced by Timbaland, Pharrell, and Swizz Beatz. He done paid a pretty penny for all them executive producers. But here's the problem, y'all. The album only sold 23,000 copies. Blockbuster, which dropped on November 24th, earned just under 23,000 equivalent album sales in tracking week of November 24th to the 30th. Family, that is what we call a goddamn flop. It done flipped, it done flopped. The same way they flop and all that cake soap is the same way the album flopped. Family, the man put out an album. Did y'all even know he had an album? Did y'all even hear any damn songs? The man put out an actual album within the last year, and y'all see what happened. This was the Blockbuster tour. This was the Sashi event. This was all the things that he thought he had going for himself, y'all. And ain't none of that came to light. It done flipped and it done flopped all over the goddamn place. This man literally, with all those producers, family, all those goddamn producers, the man literally only sold 21. They say 23. I'm going to show you it was really 21. He sold 21,000 copies, family. Here's our weekly review right there. It debuted again at number 40. All right. This man's out here getting destroyed. There you go. Look at way down there. Look at that. Way down there is Busta Rhymes. He debuted at number 40. He didn't start high and then start to fall backwards. No. This man debuted at 40. Came out the gate at 40. So you see what type of energy is on with this guy. Proceed even further, y'all. Look at this right here. The album came in at 40, dropped all the way down the list, and nobody's checking for Busta without the rhymes. Look like your rhymes ain't doing too good either. That's because FBA ain't rocking with you, family. That's because FBA ain't rocking with you. That right there is a prime example of what we talk about. We've been running tethers out the paint. We've been running them out the paint. They've been running. They ain't got nowhere to go. They don't know where to hide. We ain't got no type of time for that nonsense. That's because what we say goes, because as I say, we built this country, so therefore we call all the shots. And it looked like everything that we've been saying has been really, really, really coming in handy. It's been coming in handy so much, y'all. When we start dealing with these people and all of these off codes and folks who've been running around here acting like they're the ones who really put in the work, now you're starting to see, fam, some falling out, some crashing out going on. All right. You're starting to see a whole bunch of crashing out from some of these people out here in these streets. We said microphone check got these people shook, right? Let me show you how much microphone check got these people shook. Let me show y'all. Did y'all see Crazy Legs getting upset and having a hard time? Did y'all see this? Okay. You already got the panel where you got a bunch of people out here talking about foundational Black Americans, and they're still trying to run with that. They're still trying to run with it, family. But right now, it started off loud, right? Saying we co-created hip hop. Then it got more quiet. And then by the time microphone check dropped, it became a goddamn whisper. Listen to the meltdowns, the breakdowns these folks is having. Watch this.
You know, when people look at what I said about anything, look, do I feel like breaking comes from African American culture? Fuck yeah, easy. Okay, no problem. You know, when people look at what I said about anything, look, do I feel like breaking comes from African American culture? Fuck yeah, easy.
Wait a minute, Crazy Legs. They were saying the opposite. Y'all remember before they was trying to tell foundational Black Americans that it actually was the other way around. They was trying to tell foundational Black Americans that they created it. Remember, anytime someone says co-created, what they really mean is that we got it from them. That's the code language that they was trying to speak. So you got the whole FBA calling it out. And now, out of nowhere, Crazy Legs is starting to fall back a little bit. He's saying, well, yeah, okay, damn right it did. You weren't saying damn right a few months ago. A few months ago, it was a whole different story. You was running out here trying to say that foundational Black Americans got everything from y'all. We heard it. You're not going to flip-flop all over the goddamn place. That ain't how it works. That is not how it works, family. Hell to the goddamn no. But check it out. That's where it starts, right? We all know where it starts. Y'all know how I've been saying that folks was too focused on New York with these people trying to cosplay us? I want y'all to see now that it's happening on the West Coast. We talked about it, about the whole blacks and browns situation. Look at the West Coast right now, and every single day, you got some new person from California, and they coming out saying, y'all got hip-hop from us too. Y'all got it all from us. We got 850 people in here. Smash that like button, subscribe to the Black Alpha Network, and if you just got in, put where you from in the chat, certified salute, roll call. I want y'all to see this. This individual came out right here. I'm going to show y'all this person. You got this lady who came out, and she said she's not a guest in the House of Hip-Hop. Y'all know how Lord Jamar said all them people, all them non-us, they are all guests in the House of Hip-Hop? Oh, they starting to get mad now. They starting to get real mad. Look at this right here, family. Oh, yeah, they'll cosplay all goddamn day long. Did y'all see Miss Hernandez Estrada? I guess this is supposed to be some rapper. This is one of their rappers out there in the West Coast. Remember, fam, you can't name none of them. I mean, if you sat here right now and you try to name any of these Latino rappers out there on the West Coast, you couldn't name none because they ain't moving nothing. You got all the crazy legs and the fat Joes out there on the East Coast, but then you got you a couple Miss Salinas, Hernandez Estradas out there on the West Coast, and they've been trying to run with the same thing. This is somebody named Nina Beretta, and she tries to act like she's some type of icon out there in the West Coast. She says she ain't no guest in the House of Hip-Hop. Yeah, that's what she running around here trying to say. Watch this, y'all.
Sorry, guest.
Watch this. This goes to show you that when we G-check one Tether, you got to G-check them all. Remember, if Busta Rhymes and Fat Joe start off saying Jamaicans, and then Jamaicans turns into Latinos, and remember KRS-One started talking about Dominicans, he started talking about Cuba. KRS-One basically said the whole damn Caribbean and all of South America. That's what KRS said, because one tether gonna let another tether come in the house. So it starts off with Fat Joe and them on the East Coast. Then it goes all the way over here to Miss Hernandez Estrada Belgrande on the West Coast. Watch this.
I ain't going for being told that Mexicans are a guest in hip hop, giving my whole life to rap music. And I'll be damned if someone comes out here and tells me I'm a guest because of my skin tone, when I know for a fact I've done more than most of the people saying it.
Whoa. One more time. She said she ain't no guest in the House of Hip-Hop. She said she gonna tell FBA what time it is. She said she done did more for the hip-hop culture than everybody who's saying that. So she's saying she done did more for hip-hop than all of us. That's what she's saying. This is why you don't share your culture with people. Nobody comes in to be friends with FBA. Everyone comes in to steal from FBA.
Going for being told that Mexicans are a guest in hip hop, giving my whole life to rap music. And I'll be damned if someone comes out here and tells me I'm a guest because of my skin tone, when I know for a fact I've done more than most of the people saying it.
She said she done did more for hip hop than the people saying that. Damn shame. Damn shame. Watch this though, family, when you start adding it up. When you start going down the list and you start adding this up, this is why you don't let these people in your culture, because they come in with anti-Black views. So simply by doing some research on Mrs. Estrada, Hernandez, Selena, I started seeing when it come to hip-hop, it's I done did so much for the culture. You not going to tell me that it's 50-50. You not going to tell me that I'm a guest. These people will come in your home. Imagine somebody coming in your house, family, and telling you that they not a guest in your house. It don't work that way. By definition, going in someone's house makes you a guest. Either an uninvited guest or a guest, but your ass don't live here. So when you start going down the list and you start seeing everything else, look at this right here, family. Now you start to see all of the anti-Blackness. It starts off with hip-hop. Hip-hop is just a badge to get you in the house. Once they get you in the house, they start showing you that damn Ryan Garcia energy. Listen to what she starts saying about that DJ Vlad situation.
What do y'all think about Vlad giving his opinion on this Kendrick and Drake situation and being told to shut the f up because he's white? Not what do you think about that, but what do you think about him apologizing for how he responded? I always thought you can't fault the person for how they respond if they didn't start it. What that girl said was wild disrespectful. I mean, we should encourage people to be honest, and say what they feel. I mean, talk about bully mentality. If someone doesn't agree or see the same way you do or feel the same way you do, then they need to shut the f up. It's ridiculous. I don't fuck with Vlad really at all, but my reason is because he's with Whack and very excited to do so for some reason, and I just don't understand that. But this situation with this female telling him to shut this and the third, it's wrong. PPD.
Family, look how she. Whoa, we got to go there. Oh, let's unpack that. This is the people who want to be guests or who say they're not guests. These are the uninvited guests. These are the people who say that they co-created hip hop. Remember this. Anytime someone runs around here and they start talking about how they love hip hop just as much as we do, how they contributed just as much as we have, this is who you dealing with. Look at this right here, family. This is exactly who you dealing with when you're talking about these people. Anti-blackness comes right along with the 50-50 talk. This part, first off, she got on an Ice Cube shirt. All right, that's the first thing. They're going to dress real blackety black. All right, they're going to talk about West Coast in the house. We just like y'all. They're going to crip walk. They're going to put the khakis and the Converse on like Kamala did. And then they're going to give you this. Notice she starts talking about that Vlad situation. Notice how she starts caping for Zaddy. That's who she capes for. She started caping for Zaddy real quick. All right, why are you caping for Zaddy? What Vlad got to do with this? Remember, she's talking about she's from the West Coast and she co-created hip hop and she's not a guest. Vlad was disrespecting They Not Like Us, which is a West Coast anthem. So she goes against her whole narrative of West Coast so she can cape for the W Coast. And I mean WHITE Coast. Ain't it funny? She claims all that California stuff, but yet she starts going against something that's supposed to unify Cali. Yeah, this is who people let in the house when you deal with the Busta Rhymes and the Fat Joes.
To shut the f up because he's white. Not what do you think about that, but what do you think about him apologizing for how he responded?
Remember that story. Remember that story. That was an actual professor that Vlad said what? Vlad said, I am going to make a call and get you fired. Vlad started flexing all of his W-ness. This is what they do with us, family. This is what they've always done with us and to us. Vlad did the same thing. He yo-yo-yo'd his way into the building. Once he got into the building with all that yo-yo-yo, then it turns into, I'm going to call the police. I'm going to call Princeton, Harvard, Yale. I'm going to call the police, the FBI, and I'm going to get you removed. It's the same way. She's doing the Hernando Estrada version of what Vlad was doing. She starts yo-yo-yoing her way in, and then out of nowhere, she starts disrespecting that Black American woman. And listen how she keeps calling that Black American woman this lady.
I always thought you can't fault the person for how they respond if they didn't start it. What that girl said was wild disrespectful.
That girl is a professor. That girl was a Black American.
I mean, we should encourage people to be honest, and say what they feel. I mean, talk about bully mentality.
There go the bully mentality. Family, y'all seen Cologne. Wasn't Cologne saying that? That's what Cologne is doing. Cologne has been coming out here talking about how we bullying them. That's always the last refuge. Anytime their lies don't work, anytime they're hustling and their con games ain't going, they always say, y'all blacks is being mean. That's what this whole 50-50 narrative has become. Now they're all playing victim. Remember, they were all playing pioneers. They were all playing colonizer. Now they're all playing victim because microphone check.
If someone doesn't agree or see the same way you do or feel the same way you do, then they need to shut the f up. It's ridiculous. I don't fuck with Vlad really at all, but my reason is because he's with Whack and very excited to do so for some reason, and I just don't understand that. But the situation with this female telling him to shut this and the third, it's wrong. PPD, he's a legend.
This female, Listen to that. Won't address her at all. The lady's name was right there. Didn't call her anything other than this girl, this woman, all of that. That right there is the black and brown coalition. That's the black and brown. The black and brown coalition want to come on in to hip hop. That's what you get with the black and brown coalition. All right. She'll put on the Ice Cube. So will Vlad. Vlad is sit there and talking about Tupac on every single episode. Talk about everybody. And then he works his way in. That is a foundational black American woman. You will address her as such. Okay. You better say lady with her name attached. You better say woman with her name attached. But you better say it correctly. That ain't no little girl. All right. Understand that, Miss Hernandez Estrada. Understand that. This is what we deal with when we deal with these people. And look at more anti-blackness. Watch this. Mind you, the same one who talked about she down with Vlad, look at the title. Keefe D, a legend? Keefe D, the guy who had Tupac harmed, she's sitting there saying, I love Keefe D. He's a legend. Foundational black Americans would never say that about the person who harmed Tupac Shakur, the foundational black American icon. Many of us, including myself, believe Tupac Shakur is the GOAT of hip-hop. Now, she's talking about how hibbity-bebop she is, but yet, foundational black American icon Tupac Shakur, she's saying, well, the guy who killed him is a legend. Listen to her caping for Keefe D, the same Keefe D that snitched on himself and is sitting in a goddamn prison cell right now.
In his own right, not because of the Tupac stuff, but just who he was in the street. I mean, he was like, what, the cartel connection to California.
Whoa! How'd you know you was going to hear that, family? She says Keefe D was a legend, and Keefe D is a legend because he was the cartel connection to her people. You know, it always goes back to their people. However they can slide or crowbar their people in, that's exactly what the hell they're going to do. So Keefe D's a legend because Keefe D was the connection to all her uncles bringing all of those narcotics to America. And Mrs. I'm just as much hip hop as y'all, and I'm not a guest. Then she turns into the whole, well, I don't care.
Right. Not because of the Tupac stuff, but just who he was in the street. I mean, he was like, what, the cartel connection to California. So, yeah, I think he's a legend. I'm a Tupac fan. I wish Tupac was.
You ain't no Tupac fan. You ain't no Kendrick fan. You ain't even no hip hop fan.
Still alive. But that has nothing to do with the truth.
Is Keefe D a legend?
This situation with Nori Martinez is...
Now, this is where y'all gonna see the real anti-blackness. Y'all remember the whole Nori Martinez stuff? That Hispanic lady out in the West Coast who made those terrible comments about that young black brother? Okay, watch how she puts on the cape for her. Family, anti-blackness all the way across the goddamn board. It's Keefe D's a legend. It's DJ Vlad is being bullied. And now it's Nudie Martinez ain't that bad. Watch this.
This situation with Nori Martinez is very unfortunate. You know, our first instinct would be to ride for her because she's a Latina. But what she said is inexcusable. It's disrespectful and it was stupid. And we don't need anybody in a position of power who doesn't think before they speak and who actually feels that way. And to be clear, if she feels that way, she feels that way about Mexicans as well. She's not a racist. She's just...
Oh, you knew it was coming. Listen to that. Listen to all that fake talk. Well, you know, it's bad, but she's not a racist. Look at that caping. Hold up.
If she feels that way, she feels that way about Mexicans as well. She's not a racist. Mexicans as well. She's not a racist as well. She's not a racist. She's not a racist. She's just a dick.
There right there was the Nuni, whatever Martinez. Right there. And we said just on the last episode that they community came out caping quick, fast, in a hurry for her. That's why it's way different when you deal with these people in high class positions. All right. Because not only are all of the other constituents that work with them going to have their back, so is the community. So she did a whole flip flop 360 and then she brought it all the way back on Nudie Martinez ain't a racist. No, she gave you all the yo. See, the yo is just a way to get into the door. All right. These people don't give a damn about hip hop. They don't give a damn about the culture. All right. If they can dance and swing to it, cool. What they do is they'll yo you. They'll what's up dog you until they get inside the house. Once they get inside the house, that's when you start hearing Nudie Martinez ain't bad. Keefe D is a legend, and DJ Vlad was bullied. I played 4 video clips. The first one is her saying that she's not a guest in the House of Hip Hop. The second one was saying black people, where she continuously referred to a black woman professor as a girl. She said Vlad was being bullied. The third one was her saying Keefe D is an innocent man because he provided all of the cartels with plugs. And then the fourth one, family, was her saying Nudie Martinez ain't that goddamn bad. That is who you let in when you let people in to the House of Hip Hop. This is why you got to keep that goddamn door closed. You better have it deadbolt locked. Ain't nobody coming in. I don't give a damn. Your feelings can be whatever the hell they are. We don't care. When you start caring about people's feelings, you end up with all of that. That's the problem. This is why foundational Black Americans in this generation, we are moving without emotion. See, emotion is going to get you tied up when you're talking about business. Business is not emotion, and emotion is not business. You better do what's best for you. You better do what's best for your community. And if that means telling them they got to keep their ass out, they got to keep their ass out. But there's been some regulating going on. So you see the people on the West Coast running that lie. We've already known about it on the East Coast. So you have an East Coast, West Coast connect, and then you got Busted Rhymes getting his tour canceled. It's all over the goddamn place with these tethers. They don't know what to do next. But I'm going to tell you one person who's been riding, y'all, and I got to give a certified salute to him for riding like this. Did y'all see our brother Lord Jamar came out? And Lord Jamar, he been calling out a whole gang of people, including Busted Rhymes. Watch this right here, family, where Lord Jamar, he makes a clear point that he down for smoke with any of these people, and all they got to do is pull on up, and then they can settle it straight up. And I give him credit because a lot of these artists are afraid to say the name KRS-One. They're afraid to say the name Busta Rhymes because they don't want to step on no toes. You got to have the energy that we all got right here in the chat. We got 800 plus people in here. We got to have that FBA, don't give an FUCK. When you got that time, then you regulate the tethers, and then you get them all out the paint, and they get microphone checkmate.
Hey, yo, peace, family. What's good? Lord Jamar Law in the motherfucking house. You heard? Listen, man. You know, I didn't even post for the last few days. I didn't even put up no receipts for the last few days. But people still coming at me, you know, want to say little shit in comments and make little posts trying to, you know, virtual signal and act like I'm some sort of xenophobe and all that. So this is what I propose, right? Let's do some hip hop shit. Hip hop is based around battles and all that type of shit, right? Hip hop has certain elements of the 5% nation incorporated into it. That's why we talk about having ciphers, rhyme ciphers right now. But really, ciphers started as an educational tool. We would stand in a cipher and we would test each other's knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So that's what I propose we do right now, okay? ASAP, I would like to host a stream where all the key players in this conversation come together and have a civilized conversation where we not name call each other and all this type of stuff, but we civilly come together and present our case, present our evidence, okay? And whoever wins at the end of this should receive an apology from the loser, and the loser should go on to correct themselves heretofore and never speak of whatever they felt their position was at the time. And we'll have to see who the winner is going to be. I mean, of course, I'm confident of the fact that Black American youth created hip hop, and all others were influenced by that, whether you had parentage from other countries and all of that. Those countries didn't influence this culture that we're talking about, which we call hip hop. So again, I'm calling out the major players. Teacher KRS-One, I need you to step to the front of the class and join the cipher. Fat Joe, I need you to step to the front of the class and join the cipher. Busta Rhymes, I need you to step to the front of the class, God, and join the cipher.
Calling out names. That's how you do it. You don't tap dance. You don't play patty cake. You call them names out.
Pete Rock, my brother, I need you to step to the front of the class and join the cipher. Crazy Legs, I need you to step to the front of the class and join the cipher. I would also like legends like DJ Faze to join the cipher. Raheem to join the cipher. Charlie Chase, Whip a Whip, Ruby D, Grandmaster Flash, you know, big dogs only, okay? And if I didn't call your name, you know what? You're not big enough to be in this. Okay. Everybody that's trying to insert themselves into this conversation and, oh, let me speak. No, you're not important enough.
That's talking about Cologne. Notice he didn't say Cologne. Cologne been trying to carry that weight. And he's saying, Cologne, you ain't big enough. You can sit your ass down.
Okay. So you don't get a chance to speak. Only the ones who are worthy of a certain amount of respect are going to speak in this cipher. Okay. So again, I'm going to tag a lot of people that I would like, if I forgot to say their names, I'm going to tag people in this post, and hopefully we could get this going in the next few days, possibly. You know what I mean? And if nobody takes the challenge, is ready to, join the cipher, because I know plenty of people who feel like Black American youth created hip hop, they'll be there. So I'm just saying, if you feel otherwise, please come with your evidence, with your whatever you have other than emotions and just talking. We need more than that. We need you to come with your proof. Okay?
Boom. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Certified salute right there. That's how you do it. This is how we doing it. It's that same energy that we got. This is all grassroots, man. It's the grassroots against the world. So when they start running them games, that's the type of energy you got to match. So when you start seeing that Miss Hernandez and the Fat Joes or whoever from wherever, at this point, it don't matter where they from. They all want to act like foundational Black Americans. They all want to steal and bite our style, swagger jackers. We got to regulate them with that type of energy. Pull on up, and we're going to break it all the way down. That is what we've been doing. We got to continue to do it, and this is why they're afraid. Trust me, fam. They remember a time when they didn't have to do any of that. They used to just say things, get away with things, and nobody would let them, really get in the building into place. Now, FBA, we let them know, hey, listen, you're not going to disrespect us. You're not going to cosplay us. You're not going to be running around with foundational Black American lineage, heritage, and culture in your mouth. You're going to get G-checked on site. That is how you do it. So I'm loving that. That's a wonderful thing, family. That's a wonderful thing, because we got to remember, this is a multifaceted thing that they're trying to run on this. They are spending a lot of money. Folks is at the Democratic National Convention, family. Folks is hanging out with the president. They're going to the White House. They have 50-50 things. They're using all of that to try to cosplay FBA so they can try to steal from what we've created. We all know that. We all see it. So this is why we've been against it. Fam, do you know? Let me tell y'all the lengths they go to, all right? As we say Busta been crashing out, y'all, let me show y'all what they've been doing. Let me show y'all what they've been doing, y'all. Check this out. This is how bad they've been out here trying to push Busta Rhymes. Look at this, y'all. Look, do you make music? Appear in Rolling Stones. Win $10,000 and a mentorship with Busta Rhymes. That's on Busta Rhymes' Instagram. Look at that, y'all. This is what they've been trying to do out here. This is what I'm saying. Who are these investors in Fat Joe? A trash rapper. Who are these investors in Busta Rhymes? A trash rapper. It's coming from the dominant society. This is why we got to have the Lord Jamars. That's why we got to have the Tariq Nasheed, so on and so forth. Anybody, all 800 of us who stand on business to go against all of that. You always see these main headlines. You see the Essence festivals. You see the Rolling Stones. You see the Democratic Party. That's who's behind all of these thieves trying to steal on us. You feel me? Look at that. FBA is running these people out the paint. They can't handle it. They are literally trying to give this man right here a mentorship program to where he gets something that he ain't got no business deserving. Family, how you got all that with everything that we just showed earlier? How the hell do you get every single thing right here? Look at this. The man is up here getting nominated, not even nominated. Prince, Fantasia, Nia Long, and Busta Rhymes are set to receive a star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2025. The man got Rolling Stones mentorship program. The man's getting a Hollywood star on the Walk of Fame. And you mean to tell me he couldn't even perform in front of an empty concert? He's begging folks to pay him attention. He's having Tether temper tantrums on stage. None of that equates. None of that equates. This man does not deserve any of that. And yet he goes to the Essence Festival and people are booing him and looking at their goddamn phones. That does not work. The guy who dresses like this right here, who's been cosplaying Black Americans for years, he does not deserve anything that they're trying to give him like that right there. The man is performing with a goddamn orchestra. Somebody tell me where Busta Rhymes is performing with a goddamn orchestra. So you mean to tell me this man is getting accolades that far more accomplished Black Americans have not received? You ain't seen half FBA out there getting all these accolades. This is the money. All three of the pictures I just showed y'all. This is showing you the money source. This is showing you where this financing is coming from. And they're not financing Busta Rhymes. They're financing him as a liaison to try to erase our culture. They're not financing Fat Joe. Fat Joe is just a proxy to try to erase our culture. And y'all know that a Tether always has their goddamn hand up. And they're always out there desperate as hell to do it. Yes, they'll do it because that's what a Tether does, y'all. Y'all know goddamn well they can't get it on their own. How you gonna get it on his own? They can't get it on his own. So if you can't get it on your own, the first thing you're looking for is how can Zaddy help you out? It's the same thing we say about immigration, family. These people cannot build their homelands. So what do? They come running over here to the United States of America. And once they get over here to the United States of America, they try to get in on what FBA has created. It's the same thing you're seeing right now with these hip hop tethers. These hip hop tethers are trying to get in on what foundational Black Americans have created. And they're using all of these non-FBA people to do so. Busta has been crashing out in these streets terribly for a long goddamn time. And everybody's been watching it. And it goes to show you he ain't who they say he is. Look at this right here. Let me show y'all. This is how bad it is with Busta without the rhymes. Did y'all see this right here? Busta is literally at the club. Family, we done showed y'all Busta wilding out on stage. Busta cussing out the crowd. Y'all seen Busta out there literally trying to put his hands on people? Look at this right here. I ain't lying. Look at Busta.
Yesterday in a NY.
Look at this right here. Watch Busta right here. Look at him mad. Look at him. Look at that look. Look at that boy. That boy Tether mad. He Tether mad. I told y'all, this is the same Busta that's out there getting booed. This is the same Busta that's getting ran out the Essence Festival. This man done fell bad. Look at this. Look at that. Yeah. Right there. Out there in New York. This man is wilding out. He ain't got nowhere to go. This is what rejection looks like, y'all. This is what happens when you falling fast. You falling real fast. The man is out there. And first off, he in the crowd. Family, how many legends do you know just be walking around the crowd? Because he knows the stage, people ain't cheering him. When people don't want to see you on stage, you hop your ass in the crowd. He out there in the crowd getting mad as hell at the fans, and he's putting his hands on. Look at that. That's Busta. That's Busta right there. Busted Rhymes is out here mad as hell, and we're the ones who got him like that. So he went from the stage to out in the crowd, but everywhere he goes is down bad. I see somebody in the chat, they say that Busta had cursed, the Busta curse. That's what we're going to have to start calling it. That's the Busta curse. If you around Busta Rhymes, guarantee your tour going to get canceled, your concert going to get canceled, your festival going to get canceled. Everything this man has been touching has been terribly bad, has been terribly wrong, and we've been watching it in real time. I mean, I ain't seen these many receipts on somebody who's supposed to be an icon, who's supposed to be a legend. I ain't seen these many receipts on somebody who's supposed to be an individual that co-created hip-hop and has been out here holding things down for the longest amount of time. I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it. But family, if that's bad, things get worse. Oh, things get even worse than that. I got to show y'all something. Y'all tell me if y'all know who this is. As we say, I'm just going to say this now. I'm going to put this out there on the table. Busta Rhymes crashed out at the Essence Festival, crashed out in Jamaica. They don't want him. Crashed out with the Blockbuster tour, crashed out with the Australian tour, all over the place. Busta Rhymes, people don't want him. That Tether wake up call me coming, because I'm telling you once again, Busta Rhymes, you've been exposed. But damn it, when you talk about being exposed, did y'all see this man right here? Tell me y'all seen this guy right here. Oh, we about to go there. Oh, man, turn up, turn up, turn up. Family, that right there was Busta Rhymes' bodyguard. Yes, it was. That was Busta Rhymes' bodyguard. And if falling out all over the other places, family, weren't bad enough, some stuff done came back on Busta Rhymes, and that paperwork ain't good. Y'all remember them rainbows that was in the chat earlier? Some of them real sugary moves, some of that real funny style stuff that people been talking about in the streets. See, it come to see that FBA culture trying to cosplay us and being out here acting like you a Foundation of Black America getting ran off stage. All that co-creation stuff, that's starting to look more and more like some of the least of your problems. Let me tell you what is one of your main problems. Your main problem, family, is that folks been saying that Buster been out here trying to do some busting with some folk. Buster been out here trying to bust on some people. Buster been out here getting exposed left and right. And I'm going to let y'all see for yourself. And we're going to bring it all the way back to today. Y'all check this out. Fair use, fair use, fair use. By the way, let's talk about this right now today. Fair use, YouTube, fair use. We got to do some regulating, y'all, and y'all know what type of time it is. Fair use. Fair use. This is just about teaching, scholarship, and reporting. Fair use. Yes, indeed. Here we go.
Yeah, I finally kind of got a visualization of what a Britney Spears lookalike could be. You know, especially somebody when you look at the pictures and the chick or the it, they had linebacker-esque shoulders and a very stern arm. On top of the fact, they had some little high top fade in a stroke ponytail as a white woman or man, whatever that was. Yeah. It was very peculiar to see Busta Rhymes with that type of person, knowing that you can get any type of bad female in the world. You've been in the industry for coming up on 40 years, and we know what type of women we've seen Busta Rhymes with. But you're in New York around nighttime, passing through a hotel where there's a crime happening, and the only people we see you with is probably your entourage and a he-she with a struggle ponytail and broad shoulders. I think Busta Rhymes had to explain to do of who is that man he was walking shoulder to shoulder with. Yeah. It's not negative.
Family, look at your screen. Look at your screen. Y'all, please look at the screen right here, right now, today. Y'all look at how Busta Rhymes, first off, his big homie been out here talking, okay? But folks was talking before he was talking. So there's been a lot of talking out here in the FBA streets. And it hasn't been about who co-created hip-hop. It hasn't been about Jamaica and West Indies. Nah, it ain't been about that. People been saying that Busta Bus been doing a lot of Busta Bussin'. People been saying it for quite some time. And now the rumors, if they are, have been getting louder and louder and louder. And people got some questions that they need answered from Busta Rhymes. That picture right there was a picture of Busta Rhymes coming out of an event with somebody that people think is not really a man. All right, check this out. There you go. Check that out right there. Here we go. Busta Rhymes spotted in NYC club area during Pride Month. A lot of people heard about this, but they kept this super quiet. They kept this super quiet, ultra quiet. They didn't really want to speak about it. All right, this is way before some of the busted rhyme stuff been coming out. This is way before some of the energy that we've been kind of out here hearing. This is way before the exposing of Busta Bus that has came as of late. Yeah, it's real funny out here in these streets. And then there's even some more stuff that kind of came out. And I'm going to ask y'all. Matter of fact, as I said, I'm just going to show some clips. I'm going to show some pictures. And we're going to let the evidence show itself. Is this Busta Rhymes or is this Bussy Rhymes? So anytime you see Bussy Rhymes, let me see a rainbow in the chat. That's all I ask for. If you see Bussy Rhymes, please let me see a rainbow in the chat. Check this out right here.
Jeremiah's body language says it all.
If you trying to wait, nigga, watch the rest of the show. Okay. Where the fuck you going? I'm not there. You see me? Nigga, you going to walk to the money with the slide shirt on. Let's go.
One more time.
Jeremiah's body language says it all.
Is he smelling Jeremiah? Family, look at Jeremiah trying to get, that's not a joke. Jeremiah's not playing, okay? Jeremiah trying to get the hell away. That man is running up. That is not even funny. Look at Jeremiah's face. That is like not nowhere near. First off, who the hell is going to sniff another man? And you hear women in the background laughing. There's women back there. This man is sniffing Jeremiah. Look at Jeremiah trying to pull himself away.
Jeremiah's body language says it all.
He's pulling his shirt. He's pulling his shirt. Hell no. No. Wrong. That ain't right. What? Freeze. Look at that picture. Look at that. Everything that could be wrong is in that goddamn picture. Hell to the no. That is wrong on a million fronts. A million fronts. What the hell is that? Jeremiah is literally like, bro, back up. Look at his face. Look at his face right there. That ain't nobody joking. That's somebody saying, hey, man, that ain't funny. You done crossed the little line now, dog. We ain't doing that. Chill out. I don't know what you got going on over there. I know you from the 50-50 co-created hip-hop land. Maybe over there in Jamaica. I don't know. But we ain't doing that over here in America, okay? Just knock that off. Okay, you looking real ridiculous right now. Busted rhymes, all right? B-U-S-S-Y rhymes, all right? Ain't nothing about that cool. Ain't nothing about that funny. And brothers and sisters in the whole back is looking at him like, what? That man's face is very uncomfortable. His face is so uncomfortable, it's making me uncomfortable. That is sad news. And then he pulls him and says, come on, let's go.
The rest of the show. Okay. Where the fuck you going? I'm not there. You see me? Nigga, you going to walk to the money with the slide shit on. Let's go.
Hey, look how Jeremiah tried to get in front of him. Look how Jeremiah tried to get in front of him. He's like, all right, cool. And he tries to walk away. Watch how Jeremiah tried to walk away. Look at this real quick. He tried to get in front of him real fast. Let me slow it down. Hold on. Let me slow it down. Watch how Jeremiah tried to get in front of dude. He's like, all right, let me get away from this guy. Let me get the hell away from him. He's grabbing him still. He still got his hand on him. Hell no. Wrong. Wrong on a million fronts. Wrong on a million fronts, family. Hell to the no. No. FBA, we ain't on that type of time. We ain't on that type of time. We ain't on that type of time. We are not on that type of time. But that's not the only thing that people were saying. That right there, y'all let me know what y'all see there. All right. They said that there was an event and Busta Rhymes was spotted leaving this event with that individual you see right there. This is what they say. They said that Busta Rhymes left with this individual and everybody was looking like, who the hell is that? And, you know, word on the street, that individual right there belongs to a particular community. That individual belongs to a particular group. That individual was spotted walking away with Busta. They said it was at a scene where nobody was around and they was leaving and Busta was pretty close. I'm just saying, it damn sure looks like it. All right, that's all I'm going to put out here in these streets. It damn sure look like it. The paperwork is looking real raunchy right now, not too goddamn good. And this was years ago. This was a long time ago, family. They tried to really keep this one at bay. They didn't really want this one out there like that. So people was kind of calling this out. And if you look, you know, people had to go ahead and do some research and people had to go ahead and check some things out, cross some T's, dot some I's. And I'm sorry, after examination, all I'm going to say is that Busta Rhymes ain't got no business talking about FBA until he get all that straightened out. That's right there. Typically, this is what you see when you're talking about people who cosplay. I told you, people who cosplay the culture, people who steal the culture, people try to run game on us, they all got the same agenda. Look at this right here. Let's go even a step further. Oh, we can do this. Check this out. Yes, you're absolutely right. Super sus behavior going on out there in the Busta Rhymes community. All right. Here we go. Let's check this out. Why we here? Look at this. This was an article that came out. Busta Rhymes facing GAY accusations from bodyguard and another GAY man. I'm just gonna go down. Y'all tell me some things. That picture, I'm just saying, y'all. It looked real funny style. Hold on, close. Yes, indeed. That picture looked real funny style out here in these streets. Hip hop legend Busta Rhymes is going viral after a former bodyguard of the rapper claims that he, Busta, made strange requests with strange young men. Strange requests with strange young men. The picture looked real funny style, by the way, too. I'm seeing a little, starburst in the picture as well. I'm just saying. Rap artist Busta Rhymes throws out a ceremonial first pitch at the game. We see that. All my promoter homies would say, we need to bring in some fun boys in the VIP section for Busta. Let me highlight that for the crowd. This is what was said about him. All my promoter homies would say we need to bring in some fun boys for Busta Rhymes in the VIP section. He continued, I was out with Don Benjamin, a model rapper, and the club we ended up going to, Busta Rhymes was in there. Yeah, okay, there we go. I'm just telling everybody. This is what the streets are saying. Big homie CC claimed that among his entourage was their lawyer, who happens to be J.Y. Yes, indeed. Yep, Busta Rhymes. Here we go. This is Rhymes wanted the lawyer in his section so bad. Busta pulled into the section and stuck him in a corner. He stayed with Busta and them. He then claimed Busta's alleged activities are common knowledge. One more time, run it back. He then claimed that Busta Rhymes' activities are common knowledge. I'm just saying, y'all, this is what the streets are saying, and we seeing it clear as day all the way. So Busta, you got some real explaining to do, homie. Real explaining to do. And it ain't got nothing to do with you really trying to act like FBA. You got some bigger problems on your side of the fence, homie. And I do mean on your side of the fence, that part. But look, family, that's not the end of it. There's a lot more strange stuff that went on with this guy, all right? I'm just telling you what the streets are saying. This is what the streets are saying. Y'all ever heard of a guy named Black Coffee? Black Coffee was, a lot of people feel that was P. Diddy's homie. Like really close, right? Real close. All right, check this out. A rare picture of Busta Rhymes and Diddy's, it says boyfriend, having a good time. Look at this. Y'all tell me, do y'all see a little zest? I'm just saying, is there any zest going on in that? I don't know, dog. I don't know. We're going to run it all the way back. There we go. They was having a jolly old time. They was having a jolly time. That right there is him hanging out with this guy. Real good. A lot of people feel that guy, I don't know what they're doing. A lot of people feel that guy right there was Diddy's dude, all right? This is some stuff word on the street is that Diddy and that guy right there, they pretty tight. They was pretty tight. And then, a lot of people seeing Busta out there having a good time with said dude. So you kind of see what it is. That right there is Black Coffee. That right there, I think he's a DJ. I think he's from, I want to say South Africa. He might be from South Africa. His name is Black Coffee. Right there, family. And that's Diddy's guy. You see right there. Right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, the receipts is rolling in. Yep, checkmate. And word on the street, there was a lot of alleged activities between him and Diddy. There was a whole lot of alleged activities with him and Diddy. And he's one of the guys that a lot of people say Busta was, getting a little Busta Bust close with. You know what I'm saying? Real extra close with. Just kind of strange activities. You know what I'm saying? So they've been linked to some of those Diddy parties where a lot of that strange behavior was going on at. That's what you see right there. I mean, they shoulder to shoulder right there, that's a little too close, but okay, we're going to leave that alone. So if you already right there and y'all looking, we say, broke back Jamaican coffee. Broke back Jamaican coffee mountain. That's a good one. If you already looking at that right there, family, this gonna put it over the edge. But like I said, this is just what the streets is talking about. This is just what the streets is saying. We ain't saying nothing that ain't already out there. This is what we've been hearing out here in these streets, fam. Look at this. Y'all got to see this. This is absolutely more strange. Bizarre at best. I mean, terribly strange, terribly strange. If you was kind of questioning Diddy's whole relationship with this Black Coffee character, I'm telling y'all look at this Black Coffee guy, and you're gonna say, Diddy, you getting a little close to this dude, and Busta was real close to this guy. I want y'all to see this. There's an article out there, and it says, Black Coffee makes Diddy cry. No lie, family. Check this out right here. This is some very strange behavior from some very strange people. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. But we're gonna put it all right here on the line today. We're gonna check this out. Look at this right here, and y'all tell me what the hell is going on. Same dude that was just out there dancing with Busta. Watch Puff talking about this guy. If you want to see his affiliation to Puff, look at this right here. Tell me what the hell is this? You Black Coffee. Look at this.
Hey, yo.
Hold up. That man Puff got too many pictures with his shirt off with other guys, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
Hey, yo, it's a real life situation. Why is Black Coffee in Miami
On the fucking Sunday.
on a fucking Sunday?
On a Sunday.
It doesn't make no sense, man.
We gotta work.
Bruv, we gotta work, bruv.
Family. That's the same guy that was just in the picture dancing with your boy. So when you look, and on one hand, you seen all the Black Coffee and Busta, then you see the Black Coffee and Diddy. Look like they was all having some goddamn black coffee together. All right? And I ain't talking about the damn drink. Sad day. So when you look at it and you see from one side, you got rumors about Puff, if they're even rumors anymore. Then on the other side, you got them about Busta Bus. It looked like there's some funny style energy going on. And it shows you that foundational Black Americans, we not on that type of energy. So whatever they have going, whatever type of energy they got, they can keep that over there. That's why we don't want nothing to do with the 50-50s. Anytime somebody, I said it before, anytime somebody shows up on some 50-50 stuff, y'all, it's going to be a lot of funny ass stuff that go right along with it. A whole bunch of funny style stuff. It don't just stop with one. Nah, I want y'all to notice how 50-50 hip hop, that stuff goes all the way to Busta Rhymes leaving a Pride event. That goes all the way to some Black Coffee guy they hanging out with. That goes all the way to the Diddy parties. I'm telling you, it's all connected because that is the type of time these people are on. These people are scam. They scam all day, every which way. It don't goddamn matter. They'll pull any type of scam they can. It's all about getting anything that you can. This is why we're wired different. That's why foundational Black Americans, we operate in a different level. That's why foundational Black Americans are different people, okay? We don't got all these games. We don't got all these hustles. We wake up every day and we go get it. Don't let none of these people come over here and talk about what we did and what they didn't do. Let me tell y'all this, family. Let me tell y'all this. FBA are the only ones who grind and ain't got no backstabbing, steal from another person culture. They do. I like that. No Diddy, no Drizzy, no Busta. That's that right there. That's what it is. No Diddy, no Drizzy, no Busta. All right? Because you're going to get a whole bunch of fruit by the foot energy with them folks. Yeah, and it's all on some other time. Did y'all see this right here, though, family? Tell me y'all seen this. We talk about people from over there. We talk about some of the scamming and some of the scheming these people do. They will come up with almost anything they can to get over, y'all. Check this out. Popular Guyanan chef who was arrested for faking his Guinness World Record certificate for the longest cooking marathon breaks down in tears as he publicly apologizes, says the search for the daily bread led me to this mess. Family, they out here faking Guinness Book of World Records over some goddamn food. Look at this right here, y'all.
I render a very big apology on this big platform, and I apologize to the world that I'm so sorry. I don't deserve to live, but that's it.
Oh, hold up.
That's landed me this way. I'm sorry, and I beg the entire nation.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, and I beg the entire nation.
Look at them Joe Love tears, y'all. Look at them Joe Love tears. I'm telling you, they'll come up with any scam they can possibly fathom. You come up with a con, they gonna do it.
I render a very big apology on this big platform, and I apologize to the world that I'm so sorry. I don't deserve to live.
I don't deserve to live.
That's it. That's landed me this way. I'm sorry, and I beg the entire nation.
Okay, I'm sorry. I had to twice. Goddamn. If you don't stop, get your ass up, Mr. Mutombo. Get up. If you don't get up, Mr. Mutombo, and you don't knock it off, hell no. That's what we say, though. They'll come up with anything they can possibly fathom, y'all. Anything that's a con, anything that's a hustle. And this is the energy that you get with the Fat Joes and the Busta Rhymes and all of them. Mr. Mutombo right there. And Mrs. Mutombo as well. This is what you get with these people. They will do anything, family, to come up off the backs of somebody else. They do it with each other. They do it with each other. That man sitting there saying, I don't deserve to live. I lied to the whole nation. I lied to the whole nation. I lied over some bullshit. That's the type of time they on, and they'll do any goddamn thing. They will do anything straight up. And it shows you that we cannot allow that type of energy to come around. You see a Tether, get them out the paint, y'all. Get them out the paint, because that's all the type of energy they got. They got that still energy. They got that hustle energy. And it's not the hustle to go get it. It's that hustle somebody so they can get it from them. You feel me? This is what they be talking about right here. This is the type of energy they be on. Watch this one right here, family.
A lot of people are going to be genuinely upset about what I have to say in this video, but I said what I said, I meant what I said, and I'm going to say it again. A lot of you guys are not upset about immigrants coming to your country because they're taking the jobs that you know you genuinely don't care about. No, you're upset because when you see migrants come to this country, you expect them to fail. But no matter what adversity is thrown in their face, they get the job done. And then the children of these migrants know the same exact grit, okay? They come here from nothing and they always make something. They will get that car, that house, start that business. Meanwhile, you were born here and you have nothing, and you are shocked. You are amazed. You are confused. And then you resort to insulting them and saying all of these things because they had handouts. Most of the immigrants I know that came here have come from absolutely nothing and have never accepted handouts. So while you're sitting here talking all of this nonsense about how these migrants literally are taking everything from you, understand that's not going to make your life better. Instead of talking down on them, make sure you learn something from them.
That's the vitriol they got for us, family. That's the vitriol. And yes, they all do take handouts. Okay, they took a handout to get here, and then they get handouts when they are here. Go look at the immigration program and policies, and AKA it's just one big ass goddamn handout. All right, point blank. You can't not make it where you're from and then make it in America. Only reason you even do anything in America is because you're getting handouts, and that's not up for debate. They be out here hating. They be out here running their mouth.
Racist. Tariq here says you are a Nigerian, so you are not a foundational Black American, nor are you qualified to represent foundational Black American issues. Now, for those of you who aren't well versed in woke terminology, a foundational Black American is a Black American who is descendant of slaves. Tariq here coined the term foundational Black American, and just to keep you all in the loop, it used to be you can't talk about Black issues unless you're a person of color. Then it was you can't talk about Black issues unless you're a Black person of color. Now you can't talk about Black issues unless you're a Black person who's descendant of slaves. So Tariq and I corresponded back and forth on Twitter. You're welcome to check that out if you would like, but let me go ahead and summarize my point of view. I am an American. I speak on American issues. I will continue to speak on American issues in the wake of you trying to invalidate my opinion based on my ethnicity. And I would love to say that it is baffling to me that you have any sort of support for your opinions, but this is the new America that we're living in, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. Yep. No. That's good. Okay. No. That's fine. That's absolutely perfect. You damn right. You damn right. It is the new America that you living in. It is the new America that you living in. And in this America that you living in, homegirl, yes, you cannot speak on FBA issues if you ain't FBA. Notice, she was correct. She said it used to be if you're not a person of color and if you're not minority. Yeah, that is what it used to be. It used to be all these other minorities and all these other groups that ain't got nothing to do with us. That was then. This is now. And now you can't speak on FBA at all. So really what she's doing, she's getting upset. I always tell you about them TikTok tethers. You ain't seen tethers till you get on TikTok. You ain't seen them, y'all. They every goddamn where you show up. And it shows you that they are getting used to this new generation, this new era. Where we at now is changing the game. They cannot deal with what foundational Black Americans are creating. They cannot deal with what foundational Black Americans are doing. It's a new world, and they got to get used to it. They love the old days, family. They love back in the day when they could say and do whatever the hell they wanted to do. That all they had to do was talk to all of them folks, and they could just say things and it didn't make no goddamn sense. They love that. They love that. But no, now they do got to deal with a new generation. Now they do got to deal with some new people who ain't going for them games and them cons. That is the era that we living in, and that's the era we created. She could sit there with a little smug look, but in reality, family, what she really is upset. She hurt. She mad right now. And they should be mad because whatever they thought they had going, they ain't got going. So foundational Black Americans are showing them what it really is about. Speaking of our good brother Tariq, boy, they be mad at Tariq. Boy, they be mad at Tariq. Y'all seen this? I think Tariq played this the other night. Y'all seen this guy out of nowhere just start talking about the whole Drake situation, and he blamed Tariq for it? The Drake, Rick Ross family, when you see a janky hairline, trust me, they gonna pick whatever FBA they mad at, and they gonna start running their mouth. Did y'all see this right here?
Rick Ross, we all saw the video. Him over there in Canada, his security got beat up, you know. This white guy punched Rick Ross in his face. Rick Ross attempted to fight back, but, you know, there were people between him and the guy. My question is this. Where is Tariq Nasheed in all of this?
What? What is this dude talking about? Look at how they try to always crowbar us into something that ain't got nothing to do with us. What does Tariq or any foundational Black American have to do with the whole Drake Rick Ross situation? By the way, ain't Rick Ross Haitian? If I'm not mistaken, Rick Ross is of Haitian descent. All right. And if Drake is a feather, we all know that. Okay, straight up and down, he's a feather. All right. So you're talking about a Haitian and a feather, and they bringing up Tariq Nasheed and foundational Black Americans. Y'all see what we talking about? Y'all see how they will say and do anything when it comes to us? Shameful.
And I partially blame Tariq Nasheed for this too, and I'll tell you why. And again, where is Tariq Nasheed? Is he not going over there to Canada to defend Rick Ross?
What? What the hell is this Uber driver talking about?
Because Rick Ross is FBA.
Y'all confirm that, because I think Rick Ross is Haitian. I think Rick Ross is Haitian at the end of the day. And even if he was FBA, Rick Ross was out here as a damn security guard. Then next you know, Rick Ross, he's stealing people's names. Nah, I don't know about that. And thank you. Rick Ross is Haitian. Absolutely. All right. Okay. Or is he from Mississippi? Which one? I'm hearing two different things. All right. I'm not sure. All right. I'm not sure. Y'all let me know. Even if he was of FBA descent, Rick Ross, Drake, none of that has anything to do with foundational Black Americans. That has nothing to do with our community. That has nothing to do with us as a people. That has nothing to do with any of us at all. And this guy is trying to tie us all into that, because that's where it starts. It starts off with, where is Tariq? Where is the FBA movement? Where are any of you? And then next thing you know, family, they start talking about how, well, we have to be honest. You guys are hate groups. So it's funny style. So I don't know if FBA, I don't know what Rick Ross is. I do know Rick Ross was a correctional officer and he stole the name from the other Rick Ross. And I do know all that stuff happened in Canada and it did not happen in America. And I do know that it has nothing to do with foundational Black Americans. Just like that guy's forehead ain't got nothing to do with being placed properly.
You know,
is this Tether gone? Tether be gone. We didn't put out some Tether spray on that guy. This is what we talking about. This is what we saying, family. These folks is desperate to always try to make something. They always try to make something out of nothing with us. But they're only doing it now. I'm telling y'all, The reason why nobody used to really say anything about tethers back in the day, because remember, tethers weren't doing nothing. They was just out here hating on FBA. Things used to kind of go their way. They would get little passes and stuff like that. The reason why you don't see these folks out here is because foundational Black Americans have ran them out the paint. And also, the ones that you do see out here, they're always mad and angry, all right? When tethers are mad and angry, family, that's because foundational Black Americans are doing everything correct. You would never see no damn Uber driver. Let's be real, y'all. You wouldn't see no Uber driver running around here talking about foundational Black Americans on TikTok, jumping in our Twitter spaces. They only do that because they losing. They only do that because they shook right now. They only do that because they don't know what to do, where to go, what's next. That's the only reason you see that, family. You wouldn't see that unless foundational Black Americans didn't have them against the ropes. We got them against the ropes, so that's why you see that type of behavior. You know what I'm saying? It ain't good in the hood when you start looking at all of these tethers out here. I mean, come on. This dude, you could tell, has no deodorant, okay? You can tell that his hairline is completely doing the goddamn rock away, lean back, moonwalk, all that type of stuff. And at the same time, he finds time to talk about foundational Black Americans and Tariq and what's going on with Drake. Nah. It ain't gonna go that way. The only reason he's doing that, y'all, is because he knows time is up. He knows that he ain't got no type of clout in these streets, and he knows whatever type of time he's on is our time now. And that's the way it's moving. Look at this right here too, fam. I want y'all to look. They're coming from everywhere. And you're starting to see this with a lot of these others and how some of these others move. I want y'all to look at this right here. An HBCU literally crowned a Latina as their queen. And she says she wants more. Yep. She says she wants more Latinos and W's to be there and to join these HBCUs. We know what's been going on these HBCUs for a long time. But look at that. First Latina student crowned queen at HBCU in Maryland. Social media reacts. Oh, they've been trying to hook it on up because we know that they've been doing this for the longest, family, with a lot of the Africans and the Jamaicans who come over here. Now they're starting to do that even a step further, family. This Perez person plans to encourage other Latinos to attend HBCUs, like Coppin. Is that what it is, Coppin? Yep. I would say to take that leap of faith and go for it. It's an incredible experience to grow with who I am. I have been able to make bonds, become a better individual, and to interact with a vast variety of people. It is a safe place for them. Look at that. Know what she's doing, y'all. She's openly saying, y'all come on in. Please come on in. So I'm not the only one. And then eventually in a few years, especially with some Biden-Harris policies, we'll take over these HBCUs. Same way they try to take over hip-hop. She's trying to co-create HBCUs in 50-50 HBCUs. That right there is them trying to colonize HBCUs, and all of the old, outdated Sambo organizations assist and facilitate that. That's what that is. Don't be surprised, actually, within the next 5 years with this happening, if they start saying that Latinos co-created HBCUs. That's what it is. You yo way in the dope, and then you start talking about 50-50. 5-10 years from now, these folks is going to be trying to say that Latinos co-created HBCUs, so they deserve more access. And then they're going to start trying to get reparations based off of it. In California's largest race-biased cases, Latino workers are accused of abusing Black colleagues. We all know that. Look at this one right here. Latino gang members admit to firebombing Black families in Boyle Heights housing development. Right there. We all know that. We have been the ones calling this out for a long time. So, family, how can anybody who's a part of these groups, a part of these organizations, still come around foundational Black Americans and be accepted? You can't. You can't. That's why the door got to close. I don't give a damn what it is. It could be hip hop or it can be right there. This is what we're talking about. We know damn well who these people are and the type of time they're on. This is what they want to do. They want to get close to us so they can pull these games. Y'all, by the way, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and Twitter. That'll be Black Alpha Net W1. Speaking of the person right there, you know he crashing out. Yes, he is. I want to show y'all this right here, though. Let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this right here if I can. All right, right here. Check this out. Check this out. This shows you the type of energy that these folks are on when they get here. You can already tell the takeover's there, and this is what they're doing. This right here, family, what you're about to see, this was a former Somalian prime minister, and he said Somalians should not vote for a black man when they come here. Look at this. Watch this.
It is very important in Hanta Somalita
He says any Somalian who believes that a black man should take that seat. He put or W, but trust me, he's only saying that because he's saying we need to get the black folks out of the way. There's something wrong with that in a person's morals. Basically, come over here and take a seat that a black person should have.
It is very important in Hanta Somalita Somalia aragtidiisu tahay nin madow ha qaato kursigaas ama qof ha qaato qof mooralkiisa wax ka hadlaysiin marka taasna waa lagu dhiirigelinaya sababtaan arrinkan lagu soo celinaya shada soomaalida waa u sheegay live iyadoo ah idinka iyo the community leader.
The person right there you see, family, is openly saying we need to go ahead and take what belongs to foundational black Americans. Right there. And in any aspect, family, that right there would be a violation. But yet you see it happening all the damn time. Yes, indeed. It always happens because this is all orchestrated and it's all one big plan, all one big scheme. By the way, speaking of that, family, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Now, was I not just talking about throwing rainbows in the chat when you see Busta Rhymes or B-U-S-S-Y Rhymes? Well, it looked like that's the type of time he was on his damn self right there, family. That's the type of time it looked like any damn way. That's what he was wearing when he was talking about what FBAs needs to do and make him feel like he home and make him feel like it's all good. Yeah, you probably are home when you're wearing them. But family, let me tell y'all this. It's not just Busta Rhymes that we've been running out the paint. Oh, no. All of these people that have been cosplaying our culture. All of them. It goes all the way across the board, y'all. We've been getting everybody out the paint that's been cosplaying foundational black American culture. There's been another person that got struck with the same type of energy. Yes, indeed. Look at this right here, y'all. Let's look at J-Lo. Let's look at her. Check this out. Remember, she got her little tour canceled too. Yeah, let's not forget. She got her tour canceled because nobody went out to buy it. See, J-Lo came out and J-Lo was trying to make black music. J-Lo never made any type of Latino music. So none of them rock with any of her trash music. Remember, she was Jenny from the block. That's what she was on. She was talking about being from the BX. She wasn't coming out here talking about being from Puerto Rico. So she can't go to them and have them go to her shows. So what she ends up in return, family, she tries to cater all her stuff to us. Check this out. 19,000 empty seats at J-Lo's concert, and this was over in Italy. Tickets were $8. Look at that. First off, you know that's trash. Ain't nobody coming to see you, J-Ho. Nobody's coming to see you at all. Remember, when foundational black Americans start, the world follows. So her career fell off absolutely 100%. And you can tell right there looking at it. That's all because of FBA. Look at all them empty seats. Family, her and Busta Rhymes could sit down and have a whole goddamn conversation about what it's like to have nobody rocking with you. What it's like to have all of your shows canceled. So that's her right there. That's her. We already seen her. We seen she done crashed out. Nobody rocking with her. You talking about 19,000 empty seats. Damn. 19,000 is a whole damn venue. All right. 19,000 is a whole venue. She basically has a whole venue of empty seats. You know that is terribly wrong. Everything about that is bad, bad, bad. So we seen Busta Bust, ain't nobody coming to see him. All right. Then we seen J-Ho, ain't nobody going to see him. Her. Then you see this right here, Sexy Red. Did y'all see this right here? Sexy Red's upcoming tour reportedly on the verge of being canceled. Only 37.11 of the 85,217 tickets have sold. Yeah, bad news, family. Bad news. Degeneracy is falling off real quickly. Yeah, real fast. That degenerate stuff ain't really working out here in these streets. So when you see the degeneracy falling down, yeah, $8. You see the degenerates, they can't sell out a show. You see J-Ho can't sell out a show. What you got? What you got in the whole fray, family? Nothing. They can't get off the ground. They can't get off the ground. Nothing they doing is working, family. It shows you this is what foundational Black Americans are capable of. This is the energy that we have. This is what we can do when we simply tell people we ain't rocking with you. And I always tell people, when foundational Black Americans simply tell these folks we ain't rocking with them, they go out of business. We good. We straight. We built this country. They ain't got no choice. So she going down real bad. Everybody's watching that. Everybody's seeing it. And it's a good goddamn thing. We have rejected that type of degeneracy the same way that we have rejected the Tetherisms, the same way that we have rejected the Democratic Party or anybody else who doesn't have the best interest, welfare of foundational Black Americans moving forward. They're out the paint. And you got to get them out the paint. And we've been doing a damn good job at it. We already see the whole fray. We done put every single receipt possibly on the table. Buster Bus is out there screaming at fans at one event, showed them at two events, saying put down your phone, saying please pay me attention. Busta Rhymes is a tether who is trying to be portrayed as an icon who can't even get attention from an audience for 5 minutes. He's performing in front of empty seats. Busta Rhymes has been officially canceled by the foundational Black American grassroots. Out the paint. You see right there, J-Ho, she can't get it popping. Sexy Red can't get it popping. Fat Joe, he's literally out here handing out food in like Dubai or somewhere. You know when Fat Joe is giving away food, it's bad. It's very bad, all right? Fat Joe doesn't give away food. He keeps it. So it shows you right there the type of time and energy zone. But we should have known a long time ago with Busta Bus and Split Star because they were doing stuff like that right there. Never made sense to us. And now all the Tether chickens done came home to roost, y'all. Now it done all came back front and center, y'all. Now we all see what type of time and energy they on now, y'all. And that's because certified FBA. We win again. That's all we do is win. We shut it down and we keep it clean. This is the type of time. I mean, family, when you see that right there and you see that for years, what the hell? So the co-creation, out the paint. Nobody can go around anymore and talk about co-creating hip-hop. It's over. It's a wrap. Done deal. You can't do anything. If you think that you're going to try to hit us with the co-creation lie, you're going to be exposed completely bad. We got rid of the Black and Brown Coalition. We got rid of all the POCs and everybody of that ilk. They all done. That's because we win. You know what I'm saying? If you look at it right now, to keep it 100, y'all, if you really look at it, this winning streak that we've been on is powerful. This winning streak right now has really never been done before. How do you know it's never been done before, y'all? It's because we can't point to any other time where you saw this type of energy. You never seen people out the paint this fast. I mean, we get them out the paint ASAP, quick. They gone. Soon as you turn around, foundational Black Americans got these people out the paint. Let me tell you how quickly we've been getting people out the paint. We've been getting people out the paint, out of our business so quick. Y'all remember that Ryan Garcia guy, right? Y'all remember him? Let me show y'all what just happened to Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, everybody thought it was sweet, right? They thought it was going to be good with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia thought it was going to be cool to come out here and say all those things that he was saying about foundational Black Americans, all that hate, all them N-words he was throwing around. Well, Ryan Garcia showed up at a boxing event, and they got his ass up out of there real quick, escorted him out. We making these people have to feel the fire. Same way Buster thought he was going to disrespect us and everything was sweet, and he had to go in front of that Essence Festival and deal with a bunch of empty seats and people who ain't liking him. Same thing with Ryan Garcia. He had to deal with, he thought he was just going to show up, and they kicked him out. Look at that. He's being escorted out the building, y'all. Look at that. He went to go see his brother fight. By the way, his brother lost. He went to go see his brother fight, thought everything was all right, and he got kicked out in the night. Gone. And he was getting booze, family. He was getting booze in the process. It was all good just a week ago. Just a week ago, it was all good. All good. Yeah, it wasn't even a whole week, matter of fact. It wasn't even a whole week, family. And look, they was running them out the paint. They had to get them up out of there. You know why? It's because FBA, we put the foot down and we let them know. You ain't going to be running no type of hustle on us. You're not going to be disrespecting us, and everything's going to be sweet, cool, and calm. Nah, we ain't rocking like that. We ain't rocking like that at all. But speaking of people out here that's been on some funny style stuff, we said that we was going to call out any of these celebrities too, right? That's been, two-stepping and trying to tap dance. We got to go ahead and give Wiz Khalifa that work. Family, did you see, and we played it last week, that Clarissa Shields was the only person who really stood up and really called this man out? Did you see he was out here hanging out with Wiz Khalifa? Look at this, y'all. Out of the whole world is calling this man out. This man was literally just throwing around the N-word, and you got Wiz Khalifa out here tap dancing with him. What you see right here is somebody who said, I'm looking bad right now because I've been exposed as anti-black. Let me call up the quickest tap dancer that I could find, because I know I can always find one that'll roll out the red carpet for me. And then who came answering the call? Wiz Khalifa.
You'll be in Paris, Saudi, Romania.
That right there is what you call somebody out there tap dancing. And that's why Wiz is gone too. Wiz is gone too. And guess what? In reality, family, Wiz been gone for a long goddamn time. All right? Wiz, he done smoked some stuff, his brain all twisted. Wiz been gone too, family. And that's what we got to do. We got to get all them people out the paint, all of them. And that's the type of energy that wins for foundationals. So this is what we've been doing. We've been exposing people, going all the way down the list. Like we said, these celebrities, we ain't got to sit here and rock with no celebrities. There ain't nothing I've ever seen that says you got to follow what a celebrity says. Damn them. Damn them. If the celebrities is out here co-signing that, then they going to get canceled. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. They all can get it. And that's what foundational Black Americans have been doing in this generation. So you can see right then and there, the people who going to always come calling, and we're going to run them out the paint. And Wiz is on the fast track to being this man right here. Wiz, you keep on playing, and you look like you're going down the line any damn way, because when was the last time anybody listened to a Wiz Khalifa song? Yeah, exactly. Wiz, you ain't really hot out here in these streets, ain't been hot out here in these streets, won't be hot out here in these streets, and you out here riding with Busta Bus. So you see, family, that when we put our minds on it and we start G-checking, everything comes to light. That is why foundational Black Americans are exceptional by nature. We're exceptional by nature. When I say we're exceptional by nature, family, I mean it. Nobody can see us at all. That's just what it is. Nobody. Busta Rhymes started was cool, found out the hard way. Busta Rhymes started was good, found out even worse. And you know what? As we sit here and we talk about Busta Rhymes, let me tell y'all how much foundational Black Americans have ran him all the way out the paint. Yeah. See, Busta, while he's been out here getting subsidized by the dominant society, while he's been out here getting little paychecks and kickbacks and hand-me-downs that the dominant society's been giving to him, Busta, we done found out right here on the Black Alpha Network, he got some personal issues that the dominant society is coming back. What we always say, family, when they done with their tools, they break them. And then I always add to that, my Black Alpha way, I always say, and once you see a broken tool, you leave them where you found them. All right, well, since that's the goddamn case, and we leaving them where we found them, I want y'all to see this. Remember all that co-creation and hip-hop talk that he was doing, right? Okay. Let me show you what we see. They say Busta Rhymes has a $20 million net worth in 2024. I say BS, I call cap. That's what I do. I call cap all damn day long. That's what that is. Because guess what we done found out, family? Guess what we done found out? We done found out that Busta Rhymes, as he been running around here getting subsidized, Busta got some other issues. Check this out real clear. Busta Rhymes is the latest music star on Uncle Sam's radar. Hold up. Proceed. Busta Rhymes, busted by Uncle Sam, owes $700,000 in back taxes. Hold up. I thought co-creation, I thought Hollywood stars. I thought you was working with Broadway. Where the Broadway at? I thought the Broadway, the Hollywood's fame, I thought all of that was in it. I thought it was getting, what was that, an internship? Rapper Busta Rhymes owes IRS $790,000. So $1 million. So $1 million. Busta ain't been too good out here in these streets, family. Busta out here in these streets is having a hard time. Busta out here having a hard time in these streets is in the hole with Uncle Sam. This is the reality of people who talk about foundational Black Americans, and this is the reality of how it goes bad for them. The rapper Busta Rhymes owes $789,000 in overdue taxes, according to documents released on May 2014. Busta is accused of failing to pay $611,000 in taxes 2008, $178,000 in 2012. He didn't say if it was a misinterpretation or indicator of anything more serious at the moment. Damn. But you found time to talk about foundational Black Americans. You should have been focused on paying your goddamn taxes, Busta. That's what you should have been doing. There is no future in cosplaying. There is no future on that 50-50 talk. I'm telling you. You talk about 50-50, you should have been doing $789,000 to Uncle Sam. 50-50 is not your problem. 789 is. Well, it was reported earlier that Busta Rhymes owes the IRS north of $750,000 in unpaid federal taxes, according to documents they have obtained. Busta Bus has been hit with tax. He's been hit with $611K for 2018, additional $170K for 2012. The grand total comes up to $789,577.90. Damn. That's far cry from 50-50. All right? That's a far cry from 50-50. Busta Rhymes, you've been in debts, homie, but you're talking about FBA. Ain't that a damn shame? Looks like Busta Rhymes might be joining the long list of rappers with serious IRS problems. Family, who else had IRS problems? Let me ask y'all a question. Let me see if y'all remember in the chat. Please tell me y'all remember. Who else has IRS problems like Busta Rhymes? I'll give you a hint. It's another rapper that ran around here talking about co-creation. Yes, let me go ahead and start getting on our little conspiracy tip up in here. It was another rapper who ran around here for the longest, and he said that foundational Black Americans co-created hip-hop with Latinos. He said that foundational Black Americans are only co-contributors to this culture. If you said Fat Joe, which I see a lot of y'all have, then you absolutely, positively, 100% correct. Damn. Ain't that funny? Fat Joe and Busta Rhymes both are in the hole with the dominant society and with Uncle Sam. Matter of fact, Fat Joe went to jail based on all of this. So you dealing with a man that went to jail, and you got another guy. So family, where in the world do they find time to be talking about foundational Black Americans when these folks is out here in debt all the way to Uncle Sam, to the point where they going to jail, locked up, throw away the key? Shows you why the dominant society got these folks on the road. Is that like some type of like initiation that you got to do? You got to be a part of that? Do you have to be in the hole to Uncle Sam to do the 50-50 co-creation? Is Cologne in the hole as well, y'all? Somebody tell me that. Maybe Cologne is in the hole as well. Maybe that's the initiation that you got to go through. Maybe you have to be in the hole with Uncle Sam in order to run that 50-50 con game, because that's damn sure what it looked like. So get me all the way 100% correct. You mean to tell me Fat Joe and Busta Rhymes have been the main two people running around here talking about 50-50? Busta Rhymes say it was the Jamaicans. Fat Joe say it was the Latinos. And they both have in common that not only do they have horrible fashion, not only are they both tethers, but they are both in debt to Uncle Sam. That right there, y'all. Look at that. This right here is your 50-50 hip-hop tether. That right there. These are the two people that been telling foundational Black Americans our history. They ain't got no receipts. These are the same ones trying to tell us our legacy. They ain't got no receipts. And these are the same ones who've been out here cosplaying but not paying their goddamn bill. I'd be damned. Sad, sad, terrible day. So all we got to do, family, sit back, enjoy the show, and watch the way the game is played. And the game is played right now with foundational Black Americans mopping these dudes. FBA is winning in these streets. Fam, I knew it. I knew it was going to happen, and it happened. I sat back last week right here, and I said, who is next, y'all? Who are we going to see on that damn Summer Jam screen? You already seen Kamala Harris, Joe Biden. Then it was Ryan Garcia. This week it was Busta Rhymes. They all crashing out. They all crashing out. I'm talking about live on camera, on TV crashing out. You literally seen Joe Biden gag his way through a whole goddamn debate. The whole world laughed at him. Then the next few days, you seen Kamala Harris come out and have a cringe. They not like us. I'm out here in the streets, and everybody laughed at her. Said she needs to step down. Then right after that, Ryan Garcia throws the space, throws the N-word around, got expelled from the WBC, and foundational Black Americans are on his bumper getting him completely kicked out of every event. And then out of nowhere, like clockwork, you turn around and you see Busta Rhymes pop up, and he's yelling at the fans because the fans are laughing at him. Damn, that's all FBA created. That's what foundational Black Americans did. We're the ones who made that all reality. And since we speaking of reality, let's talk about the real Busta Rhymes, okay? Right here, family. That right there is the real Busta Rhymes, not the fake Busta Rhymes. Because remember, Busta Rhymes got his name from this gentleman right here. This is what it really is. So we got to give a certified salute to the real, not to the fake. We separate them every day, every which way. Every day, every which way. So, family, we getting rid of the cosplayers. We getting rid of all the fakes. We getting rid of everybody who acts like us, talks like us, walk like us, can't beat us. Everyone knows that Busta Rhymes stole his name. But what I'm here right now, family, to do is to tell you exactly who he got it from, all right? This gentleman's name was George Busta Rhymes, okay? That's it right there. He was a National Football League player and a Canadian Football League player. Yes, indeed, from Miami, Florida. That is the real one. Went to college at Oklahoma, all right? That right there is the real Busta Rhymes. And that right there is foundational Black American. So everyone knows absolutely 100% that these people cosplay us. We know absolutely 100% who these people are. And we know absolutely 100% they can't stand next to us. This is why they're getting ran out the paint. This is why they're getting embarrassed. This is why they scared. This is why they shook. They can't sell out shows. They getting shows canceled. And everybody across the whole goddamn globe don't stand next to them because it's terrible. That is it right there. This is what we doing. And since we talking about it, I'd be remiss if I didn't show y'all this. Right here, family, this is what I said at the rally for reparations. And I stand on it and I mean it. And this is what we doing to all of these tethers out here.
This is our house. And we've been putting in work. We've been doing some paperwork checks. And the paperwork checking that we've been doing been coming back kind of dirty on some of these people. So when I say that we're going to pull some paperwork back, that means that if your hairline is 4 feet backwards, then you're not FBA. Yeah. If your forehead is 4 extra feet wide, a Friedman forehead, then you're not FBA. Yeah. Okay. If you came here last night on a bus, a boat, or a plane, you're not FBA. And if your family was at the immigration office saying, I pledge allegiance to the flag, then you're not FBA. You're not FBA. We will get our reparations. They're going to pull out a pen and they're going to write American freedom because, like I said, everything that's great about this country is because of us. And we're the ones keeping it alive right now. I see so many beautiful foundational Black Americans. Y'all know they say black is beautiful and always black, right? You know that James Brown said, say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. He didn't say whisper. He didn't say, me speaking open and loud. He said that black is beautiful and say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. There you go. And we've been the only ones holding down blackness. If you do not believe me, let me ask y'all this question. Where would any melanated black person be on the planet Earth if there was none of us? I'm going to give you the answer. I'm going to give you the answer. Just go to where they are and see they over there getting whooped by bamboo sticks. You may take over South Side Africa, I bet you won't take over Southside Chicago. I bet you won't take over East St. Louis, Kansas City, Savannah, Montgomery, Alabama. Y'all know in Alabama they got them folding chairs. Okay. They still got them heads ringing.
Checkmate. That right there is the cause. We stand on it and we always win. That's the FBA way. Family, we on a winning streak right now. We are on a winning streak. I don't care if it's Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, the whole Democratic Party. I don't care if it's the black and brown, no religion, Ryan Garcia, or if it's Buster without the rhymes. We running them all out the paint. And the evidence and the receipts show it. This is a Black American summer. This is foundational Black American. We certified all the damn time, and we letting the whole world know where we stand is where we created. What we created belongs to us. And you ain't got to like it. You ain't got to love it, but you better respect it because you damn sure can't check it. Certified salute to the family. All right, y'all. It's been a hell of a time. Y'all already know what it was. Certified salute. Shout out to my brother Allen Iverson, by the way, too, man. I appreciate all y'all for pulling in, for tapping in. We seen it. We had to get on it. Next week, who's it going to be next, y'all? Who's it going to be? I mean, literally, we done ran 4, 5, 6 people, 4, 5, 6 organizations out the paint within a matter of 1 week. Mind you, fam, this ain't been like a whole month. This has been 1 week. But we are on a winning streak. Foundational Black Americans right now are untouchable. We are winning the game. We are destroying everything. This is what it is. I love it. I love being FBA. I love the whole certified family. I love every time we walk down the streets, we go everywhere and people stop and they stare at us, but they can never beat us. When you are exceptional, when you're unique and nobody can match you, it's a beautiful thing. But what makes that even more beautiful is there's only about 50 million of us that can relate to it. I know you guys can all relate to it. I can relate to it. And when you put us all together, family, we win. And that's what we're doing. Stand against FBA and you lose. Be a foundational Black American and exceptional. And you always got the game on lock. Smash out. All right, man. Y'all stay good. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay vigilant. Y'all know I'm going to spin back around on Friday. We're going to run some people out the paint again. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the Black Alpha Network. We on fire. I'm talking about new subscribers every day. The chat is where it's at. Roll call. We running everybody out the paint. It don't matter where you from, man. If you FBA, you win. And foundational Black Americans, we make it look easy. Too easy, y'all. Stay safe, stay good, stay vigilant, stay tapped in. We got some more work we about to do. We about to be out here in the streets. I'm going to be seeing you in y'all city. And we got so much untouched content coming. I'm telling you, the stuff that we got coming right now, nobody can touch it. We're doing this on another level. I told you, I want to go down as my name is one of the best Black activists of all time. But I can only do it with the whole foundational Black American family tree. That's what I love because that's what I am. And I love y'all with a passion. Certified salute. Always remember that Black is beautiful and beautiful is always Black. Peace and love. One love.
Black Alpha Network. Home of Black excellence. Power to the people.